Welcome to Zoovi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zoovi is the place to share your moments. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. There are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zoovi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zoovi. Find out more at zoovi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. VOD International and G Fuel,
helping to make you super.
Welcome everybody to the Critical Ops World Championship Grand Finals. Today is a very exciting day, day one of our Grand Finals, and we have two powerhouse teams, the #1 and #2 teams in the world, Evil Vision versus Reign. That is two separate regions, South America and Europe respectively. We've come a long way through all the seasons of Critical Ops Circuit, through the Embers of Victory tournament that have been played throughout this year, and these teams have gone through a lot. Their rosters, management, coaches, and their supporters. Thanks to folks like you for supporting the entire time, as well as everyone else involved in this process. So, want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's supporting, watching, being committed to the Critical Ops Esports scene. We really do appreciate the community involvement and the commitment to the game and its tournaments as well. So thank you for your constant support. Now, let's introduce everybody else who's a part of the broadcast crew.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the finals of Worlds 2022. Crazy, we have made it here. Just happened started a few weeks ago, and we've come down to this matchup between Evil Vision and Reign, and I would say most people were not expecting these two teams to be here in the finals. I know pretty much everybody behind the scenes were not. This is going to be one hell of a matchup coming up today. With that being said, though, Manthus and Twist, would you take it away?
Sure, yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Me and Manthus today, we're going to be the correspondents. We're going to talk about everything that you need to know leading up to the matchup. I mean, it's going to be a great game, but before that, we have to catch up on some things. We have to explain some things to the people who are maybe just tuning into the Critical Ops scene. They don't really understand how Worlds works. They perhaps don't know the format or the prize pool or, just basic stuff like that. So let's start with the format, Manthus. I think this is pretty basic, but still, for everyone who's just tuning in to maybe the Critical Ops competitive scene, this is how it works. First, there are the preliminaries, where there are 32 teams divided into 8 groups. They fight, they do their best, they do everything that they can to actually advance further. It's 2 wins to advance, 2 losses to be eliminated, so it's tight, it's hard to actually make it. But once you actually do, you make it to the conferences. Now, this is where the fun actually starts. This is what we saw on stream in the previous month, and it's 16 teams divided into 2 brackets, single elimination, Americas and Eurasia. I believe I casted the Eurasian final, so that was very fun to do. And then, these teams in conference finals, they fight, and the best team, well, they go to the grand finals. This is what we're here for today. 2 teams are left, 2 teams, and only one of them will take it all. Only one will be crowned the world champions. So it's Evil Vision versus Reign. They are the 2 teams that have made so far to have a chance at being crowned the world champion. Well, what does the world champion get? Well, let's just start with the actual prize pool. I mean, this is a lot of numbers. This is 25,000 US dollars. That's a lot of buckaroos, and it's obviously divided. It's not like the winning team just takes it all, but still, $12,000 for the champion of Worlds Finals. This is what we're here for today and also tomorrow. Just reminding everyone, today 3 games, tomorrow 4, possibly 4, but 12,000 US dollars. Also, some great other things that you can win. For example, the champion ring. Now, this needs no introduction. I feel like everyone would want like a championship ring, some physical item that actually shows your video game prowess, and also a glove and knife combo that we've taken a look at before. But just to refresh everyone's memory, we can perhaps take a look at the glove and knife combo again. Manthus, would you rock this in game? Like, would you be happy to have this in your inventory?
Oh, I definitely would be very excited about the glove and knife combo. I mean, the whole butterfly knife, it's clean, it's gold, it's simple, but it's also incredible. But it's not just a glove and knife combo that we can show off here today, because we have another reward that's also clean and simple that we can show off, and it's going to be that championship ring. Now, this is even better in my opinion, and this is a real life ring, by the way, just to re-emphasize that. Like, the players who win today will be having this ring and they can wear it in real life. And it just looks so clean. It says Critical Ops on the inside. It has the World's logo. I don't know, what do you think of the ring though, Twist? Like, it's just so clean in my opinion.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really love the idea that it's like an actual physical item that you own, that you have. Because, like, obviously it's cool, having these championship skins, having these very limited edition skins, that you have in game. But I feel like having a physical item just makes it so much more, you're just so much better. You go out to the friends, are like, what is this ring? Where'd you get it? Well, you're not going to get one, You only get this if you're a professional Critical Ops gamer. Talking about being a professional Critical Ops gamer, here is your chance to actually show some very nice, very nice swag in game, because here is the World Supporter Battle Song. Now, you can get this in the Critical Ops store, I believe, right now. It's an exclusive knife skin. It has that nice Worlds logo right there. Just kind of emphasize that the knife skin is there to show that you're a supporter, that you are a supporter of the Critical Ops competitive scene. That we really do appreciate. If you're watching today. But yeah, you can get this in the store. Pretty nice skin, I'd say. A very nice kind of fade skin that you can probably pair with some nice gloves. And yeah, if you want to get this, get it, because it's only limited time. It's not going to be there forever. But let's actually move on to the schedule. What do you think about the schedule, Mantis? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the schedule again, so far we're looking at the November one. Again, we've had a lot of rounds, as you guys can see. This tournament has started since the 1st of November. We've moved our way throughout all of the rounds, and then some of them were streamed. A lot of the games were not streamed in the beginning, and we had the conference round 1, the conference round 2. We also moved on to the December schedule as well, so it's not just the November schedule that's going to be popping up here on screen. We can also see for December, this is when we got towards the end of the tournament, the top 4 teams. We had the conference finals for each region last weekend. Yesterday, we had our 3rd place game, which was very exciting. If you guys didn't see that, maybe after the stream, you should go tune into that. But then today and tomorrow, we have the grand finals over 2 days. So that is right, just in case we didn't emphasize that already. It's going to be a 2-day stream because it's a best of 7. So make sure that you're tuning in for both days if you are a supporter of these top teams.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like it's a very, very good thing to be, to have one team that you support, because that just makes watching the game so much more fun, because you actually, you want them to make it. You want them to make it all the way. So shout out to everyone who's supporting Rain and Evil Vision so far. But here are the teams that are actually participating in the Worlds. Now, these are, I believe, 32 teams, the ones that actually made it to the conference round of things. And we can see a lot of familiar names here, but again, there were many favorites that didn't actually make it. For example, Elevate, Invictus. I'm speaking from the European side just because that's kind of what I cast most of the time. But I believe even on the North American side and South American and Asian side, there were teams that, were kind of expected to make it to the finals, but they really didn't. So it's great to see that Rain and Evil Vision, so far they've had just the competency, just the follow through to actually make it to the finals. So this is what the bracket looks like so far. The conference finals are kind of interesting because in both finals, the other team just kind of, just got destroyed, I'd say. It was still a good fight, but come on, 3-0 on both sides. that just shows how dominant both these teams are. I feel like it's great to see this because, like, let's say if Evil Vision only won barely, like it was 3-2, then probably people would favor Rain. But the thing is, both these teams are just so dominant in their respective regions that it's going to be absolutely amazing to see what happens once these two giants actually clash.
Yeah, 100%. I know you were mentioning before about the teams. Just a fun fact, Evil Vision was the only team that actually was like the champions previously who still moved on. Every other team were not the champions of like Circuit Season 5. So that's just a really interesting thing about the top teams. We can also see on screen here the schedule for tomorrow. Again, this is a 2-day stream. So tomorrow's stream will be at 8 p.m. Central European Time or 4 p.m. BRT. And, just make sure you're tuning in for both days because we do have a best of 7 that we have to split up over 2 separate days because it would be pretty tough if we made them all play it over one day. And one last thing for everyone. If you want to vote for your teams, now is the time to do it because the votings are about to close. If you go to the link at the bottom of the screen there, play.mobileesports.org/dashboard/voting, you all can go ahead and vote for which team you think are going to win. There are some COPS credits on the line. In case you didn't know, or if you have been voting and you forgot maybe that credits are on the line, there's your reminder. If you want to save up some credits, maybe get that World Supporter Knife or buy some cases, whatever you want to do with those credits, this is a great way to get some because you need to go ahead and predict which team you think is going to win. The votings will be closing very soon. So if you haven't voted yet for which team you think is going to win, you should do that now because we are in the grand finals. There is no more voting after this weekend, after this match that's coming up here today. So again, if you visit that link, you will be able to vote for your favorite team.
Yeah, most definitely. I really like the addition of voting. I think that again brings up the excitement to actually watch the game. Because you have something. You have your thoughts, you have your opinions. So now you actually have a chance to kind of show them and put some votes on it. Anyways, we want to take a look at the grand finals. Actually, let's start getting into the teams because it's time. It's time for the best of 7 to start. Evil Vision from the Americas finals against Rain from the Eurasian finals. Two giants of Critical Ops competitive scene are going to battle it out over 7 maps potentially. And I just think it's going to be amazing. Like there's so many things that could go on. There's 7 maps potentially to be played. So I definitely think it's going to be a close game. But let's actually take a look at which maps will be played because I believe there are 9 maps. So 2 will actually be left out of the map pool. So let's see what the map vetoes look like so far.
Alright, we are ready to take a look at these map vetoes here for Rain and for Evil Vision. Now it looks like Evil Vision is going to be the first person to make their decision. It's going to be Legacy and Village getting that left swipe immediately knocked out. We don't want to play either of those maps today for our best of 7. Again, they're going to potentially be 7 maps, so it makes sense that they're banning the 2 that they don't want to play. And then Evil Vision picks Port, Rain picks Grounded. Then for map 3, Evil Vision picks Raid, and Rain picks Canals. And I kind of want to know the order. So then we have Bureau and Plaza, and our decider is Soar. So if this goes the full distance to map 7, I'm telling you, it'll be interesting. We're going to have Soar for the decider. That's always a fun one.
Man, Soar, that is, if we get to that map 7, that's gonna be just chaos. Like, the thing is, like, Village is left out, so that's, Village and Soar are kind of the 2 maps that usually get disrespected in the map vetoes and just never get picked and get banned, just, instantly banned most of the time. But, like, Village is not gonna be seen, like, there's just no chance to see it. But, man, Soar as the final map, if it actually goes the distance, that is... I want to see that. I definitely do want to see that. But yeah, let's take a look at the stats. This is Evil Vision. It's Brazil. It's a Brazilian team. Everyone there is from Brazil, except for Synoptics. But yeah, this is an interesting roster. I haven't seen that much from it. I tried to rewatch some of the Evil Vision streams, but just because this is not like particularly a region that I cast most of the time, I'm not quite sure what to expect. So for me, at least, Evil Vision are kind of the X factor in this matchup. Rain, I know they're good. I know what they're capable of. But if we just look at the win-loss ratios and ratings, I mean, I'm really impressed because, like, man, look at the ratings. Like, Steve, he has 2.07 rating. Cool has like 1.77. Those are really crazy ratings. Like you don't see this in most top European teams at all. And also their win-loss ratios. I mean, how do you get 89% win-loss ratio? How do you win 9 games in a row and then lose one? Really? Like 9-1, that's the ratio? That is really crazy for me to see. And if we take a look at the tournaments in 2022, it seems like Evil Vision, they haven't been maybe just not that active. You know, we see that they didn't really participate in Circuit Season 4 or Embers of Victory. Now, they did win Circuit Season 5, so, you know, that's definitely something to note, obviously for the respective region, but still, they won. So, yeah, no team to joke around about. And if we take a look, oh my god, the map statistics, man. Manthus, what do you think if it goes to SOAR? Can Evil Vision take it? They currently have 100% win-loss ratio.
I mean, yeah, and again, that could also just be due to the fact that they don't play it much. I mean, SOAR, they've only played it once, so I know that can look a little misleading. Now, their Canals is a little more impressive because they've played it 3 times, won 3 times. But I think the most important map we're going to be seeing is Grounded, because that is their most played map and their most won map. They have 20 wins and only 3 losses on Grounded. Definitely their highest win-loss overall, or I guess you could say their most played map. But we also got to take a look at their opponent's Reign and compare the stats to them, because we can't tell just by looking at Evil Vision who we think are going to win. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup for Reign and see how the ratings for the players are looking. Again, overall, it's still pretty good. I think Evil Visions were a bit higher. You know, they had Metal, of course. Metal is like the world MVP. We've already said this so many times. He has the best stats in the entire world. Only one of the only players with a rating over 2. But again, the ratings are still decent on the side of Reign. I mean, they're pretty high. I think they're going to be a good opponent. Especially, I'm impressed with Wives. He has over 100 maps, and Faultless too. They both have over 100 maps. So definitely, it seems as though Reign have a bit more experience when it comes to the number of maps played from their players. We'll also have to go ahead and take a look and see how they did in the recent major tournaments, just to sort of try and figure out how they did. Again, in Circuit Season 4, not the best performance. In Circuit Season 5, not so much either. Now, Embers of Victory Season 2, they did place second, but again, it's interesting to see how Reign is a team that didn't really perform well in the last 3 majors, and then in Worlds, they just came alive and dominated the EU scene.
Yeah, most definitely. I also feel like the stats are, you know, they're based off of the teams that you play against. And sure, like Reign's stats maybe are not as insane as Evil Vision's, even though it's interesting to know both teams have 100% win rate on SOAR. So man, like if we actually get to that final game SOAR, that's going to be just so interesting to see. But there's also, I feel like it really depends like who you play against. So this is something that I'll talk a bit more once we actually get to the kind of predictions side of things. But before that, we still have to take a look at the players that are going to be playing. Like we see the team statistics, but we also want to see like what are the players actually looking like. So let's take a look at kind of the ratings of individual play, of individual prowess here.
Yeah, and again, at the top, we already see Metal and MyLine. These are the best players from each team that they have to offer. Now, again, Metal, that is the man of the hour right here. We are expecting him to pop off today. He has a 2.07 rating and a 1.71 KD over 68 maps with an 85% win rate. I mean, this man has been dominating the South America scene for as long as I can remember. I mean, he has been a staple in the South America scene. Everyone knows who Metal is. I'm definitely going to be expecting him to pop off today.
Yeah, let's hope so, because like as again, like I haven't really been, I don't think I've casted a single Evil Vision game, so I'm really like just excited to see what they have to bring to the table. Then we have Venly and Cool here, both looking like very fabulous, and the ratings are also really good. I mean, Venly does have more maps played, but again, those win rates are just absolutely crazy on the side of the Brazilian roster. Like 1.77 rating and get 89% win rate. How do you get that, man? Like how? It's like Venly's win rate is crazy, 71%. That means like 3 games pretty much you win, like 1 you lose, right? But 89%, that we're gonna see if that win rate goes up today or not. But then we have Modoki against Zappi. This is a pretty interesting duel. I feel like, again, Brazilian side has less maps played most of the time, and I feel like, you know, with less data in the pool, it's just like more, it can be more biased, like it can change a lot more, like you know, you get like 5 good games, and it impacts your overall rating a lot more if you've played 20 maps rather than 76. So we'll see how that can adjust as, you know, Worlds go on, as this finals goes on, and also as, you know, the next tournaments go on. But yeah, Madogi here seems like he has the better rating. Let's take a look at the next lineup here. It's gonna be Henrico Lee versus Verge Lion. Again, the Brazilians are just beating the Europeans in pretty much all stat departments. But we'll see. We'll see how that actually looks on the maps here.
Yeah, if we just looked at only stats and came up to this point, I don't even think we would have this current finals matchup. I mean, a lot of teams have been performing outside of what their previous statistics show, and it's really interesting. So definitely, I don't think we can count out either team just by looking at the stats. Again, we can see now Kawabi and Wives. The rating 1.47, but look at that from Wives. His experience completely dominates. I mean, 81% win rate over 106 maps. That is very impressive. Now, the KD kind of low, the rating kind of low, but again, I don't expect him to have a high KD, especially when he's played a lot of maps, stuff like that. It's very hard for you to maintain a higher KD ratio and a higher rating.
Yeah, for sure. Again, as more games roll in, the harder it is to kind of keep up your good stats that you might have at the beginning here. We have Heroes versus Symboli. Again, the stats are one thing, but I just feel like they are maybe, you can compare like Brazil, like let's say we take the North American region, then you can compare like teams in the North American region, like stats, from one team to another team. But if you take like two different regions, I feel like the stats are just not as accurate, just because the teams that you have to play against are completely different. So also the stats change.
Yeah, now we can see Rafa and Faultless. Again, Faultless is that one player who has the most, I think he has the most maps played out of anyone that's competing today, 118. The KD and the rating, not the best. Again, it's favoring Rafa here, but I still got to give it to Faultless for the experience, because he has the most amount of maps played. I think that he just has a little bit of an edge when you just look at the stats there. And again, his role is the in-game leader, so it kind of makes sense that, the KD isn't always the highest on the in-game leader, because usually most of their mental state and stuff is focused on making sure the team wins rounds, and they usually are willing to sacrifice their KD to make sure that will happen. So it definitely makes sense that the KD is lower in his department.
Yeah, most definitely. And here we have two players that are more of supports. Like what I've seen from Kissel, most of the time he's just like there to actually, get the refrag, actually, put in maybe buy some flashes, maybe even drop a weapon to one of his teammates to play with a lesser buy. But he's really good at it. You have to have these support players. So again, rating is one thing, but sometimes you have like a player that has almost, just negative KD, but he's just very, very good when it actually comes to helping his team win rounds. Then you have someone who just kind of camps in the corner and gets all the kills. So, ratings are definitely something to go by. But again, I feel like what actually matters is what you do on the pitch. But let's actually see the map. So again, for those who are just tuning in, we had the map veto. So this is what the map pool is looking like for today and for tomorrow. Today we'll see port grounded raid most definitely, and then tomorrow, based off of how both teams do, we see canals, and then potentially, if it's not a 4-0 shutout, we'll see also Bureau Plaza and that final game on Soar, where both teams have 100% win rates. So I really do hope we get the Soar. That would be really, really, really exciting. But let's actually take a look at the community votes here. So it's Rain versus Evil Vision. Again, I kind of feel like these community votes a lot of the time are just, the team that you support, you're obviously going to vote for. You don't really make that objective decisions here, but it's still very equal, I'd say, like 47 to 53. It's almost equal. So yeah, seems like at least the community is split in two sides. Some think Rain is going to win, some think Evil Vision are just going to take it, based off their stats. They should, but we'll see how it goes. It's definitely great to see that, it's not a complete shutout where just one team gets all the support and the other one kind of gets rooted against.
Yeah, and again, like you said, the votes, they're so close, and we weren't seeing that often earlier in the tournament. A lot of teams, and again, that happens when you have 32 teams in total, right? There's a lot of teams that people don't know, they're not familiar with, and they're probably not going to vote for the team that they don't know. They'd rather vote for their favorites. So now that we're down towards the later stages of the tournament, we've been seeing a lot more, more fair votes, I guess you could say, or like more even votes on both sides, which has been very interesting just because, like, even though it's two different regions, and we have like 4 regions in the world that compete in Critical Ops, and it's only 2 competing right now. So people have to vote for a region that they're not familiar with, and it's still split even after that. So I think that could be partially because people are looking at statistics too, not just off of, who they think their favorite team is. There's a lot of factors that go into how the votes get that even.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like as the game goes on, you also see a lot of the games, so you kind of base your decisions more objectively. Just before we get into the knife round, I quickly just want to make some predictions for the upcoming game. I mean, I'm from Europe, from the European region. I also cast European games, so I'm just gonna go with Rain again. May the best team win. I'm trying always when I cast. I'm trying to be just as unbiased as possible. But if I had to vote, if I had to, cast my prediction, I'd say that Rain is going to take it in the grand scheme of things. Yes, Evil Vision do have better stats, but again, I don't think you can compare two different regions and stats against two different teams because, in my opinion, again, it might be a bit biased, but the European region is the hardest one to play in. So, it can be that you play a bit easier region, maybe the South American region, and then you kind of get better stats. But we'll see. Best of luck to both teams. What do you think about the prediction just before the knife run?
Yeah, it's tough to say. You can't really look at the stats and compare between cross-region, like you were saying, because Evil Vision have great stats, but that's mostly from playing only in South America, so it's hard to predict it going into it. But you know what? We'll have to find out, because I just got word we are ready to hop into the knife round, so we'll have to see who takes this first map on the knife round.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first map of Port. I feel like we rarely start on Port, Jake, so this is going to be a very fun one. And yeah, especially the knife round on Port. Like Port's a map that there's a lot of comebacks on here and there. So I feel like that could be the case today. Who knows? We'll have to see which side they start on which. This is a best of 7. Remember, first 3 maps today, and you can see Rain are just going to absolutely dominate that. Evil Vision do not win that. Rain take that knife round. And to be entirely honest, Jake, over 7 maps, I think the knife round matters just a slight bit less. When there's more maps, or when there's fewer maps, it does matter which side you start on. But when there's 7, they have a dated reset. And I was thinking about the whole best of 7 format and, splitting it over 2 days. I actually kind of like it because that means that you have day 1, right? You have 3 maps guaranteed being played. It could go 3-0. It could go 1-2. Those are the only 2 possibilities, right? And so I think it's really good because it gives teams a chance to reset for tomorrow. But as we dive into map number 1, Port, this is going to be very fun, Jake. And let's go into the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are over on map number 1 of Port. It is underway. This is the first best of 7 map between both these teams. As Coolmark just mentioned, it's a 2-day best of 7. We've never seen this before in any Critical Ops tournaments. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be a really interesting thing to think about, having both these teams play today. Again, 3 maps, and then the rest tomorrow. Gives you time to reset, reevaluate what you did well today. And this is a map that you really got to evaluate what you did well and what you didn't do well, as you have to have everything down as a team. Your coordination, your teamwork, being able to slay individually, being able to make quick rotations, and just overall having great utility utilization as well really helps enable to get in these bomb sites and defend the sites. Faultless is the first to open it up, finding Calabi, but that bomb has been planted here.
Yeah, it seems Rain already on the bomb site, getting good kills and defending that bomb plant very well. Symbols, as well as my line wives as well. They're just tagging up for so many kills. Symbol gets a double, I believe. And Rain, they take that pistol round. Number 1 going to them. So we'll have to see how many pistol rounds each team takes as Rain start off strong on the breach side. As we realize they did win, so they're going to pick the breach side. And, I haven't done as much analysis on Port. I do feel like it's a moderately even map. Honestly, might even say it's slightly breach-sided, but we'll see. It is hard to defend, I would say, that A bomb site, but it's also very, very difficult to get into the A bomb site. It's a lot of choke points, right? And you can see here, Faultless, Kissel, they're really eliminating all those choke point factors. Kissel as well doubles up, and so should be an easy matchup here for Rain to take round number 2 in their favor, as they go for the full buy. They don't really scrap out on any of these buys, and Faultless, clean headshot, takes out Cool. So Rain 2-0 to start.
Yeah, not a huge surprise being that there was just a pistol round there for Evil Vision, and this should be their first full buy coming in. You can see most of them are opting to pull out the AUG with a couple M4s being brought out by Rafa and Metal, respectively. Like you were saying about this being maybe slightly breach-sided, it all depends on the teams themselves. That's what I was talking about at the start of the map, is where you have to have all of these certain maps you can get away with not being as good with utility, maybe not being as good with individual slaying, but this is a map you really have to have all of that down on, and the breach can really get some fast pushes to A if they know those nade spots. They can throw those flashbangs or smoke grenades in and catch their coalition off guard. So that's something Rain could definitely do here to Evil Vision, prevent them from easily being able to hold these sites.
Yeah, Evil Vision now. Oh, peeking. Oh, Henrico, his head gets snapped off. Faultless says, get out of my server. This is my territory now. It's going to cause a rotation. You can see Rafa moves out from B long, and he's going to get tagged. My line will just shut him out, and Rain right now looking like a very cohesive squadron. Wives as well, trying to find another, trying to answer back, but Kawa does find that frag, at least one in return, but Evil Vision, they are locked out of their own bomb site B, under control by Rain, and they have taken over. They are methodical. They not even only found 2 frags, and yet they have full control of this bomb site, and right now Metal trying to creep around the box, but it really doesn't look like Rain are going to give them any sort of entrance onto this B bomb site. Those boxes are paper thin, can be spammed, but Evil Vision don't really exactly know where Rain are hiding from. So this is going to be a third one. A very important rifle round too for Rain, and they are setting the tone properly for this game. Oh, and Kissel. He just dominates his duel so far. Metal taking out, I mean, Kissel does die from that bomb, but still, I mean, I would love to take a look at the ping. Something to note is that the servers, we were talking about the servers yesterday, they did flip back and forth, I believe, because these two teams, one is South America, one is Europe, the servers are US. It's the middle in between them, so that's definitely something to keep in mind, is that, you know, I mean, the predictions have already, I believe, happened, but either way, these two teams are not playing on either their home servers just for a fair play game. They're going to have a little bit of a higher ping, I believe around 100, maybe 150 for both teams, just to keep it even. But Faultless now finds an early frag traded by Metal. And this is going to be a very aggressive play over towards mid. It seems that Rain maybe getting caught off a little bit off guard here. Wives does find one, but he's going to double up actually. And now a 2 versus 2. This is the closest Evil Vision have gotten to closing out a round. And it's still over 1:10 left in this round.
2 players here on the side of Rain, 2 on Evil Vision. This is finally going to be the first point for Evil Vision here. It might just be as Rafa is able to pick up that kill there on Wives. Line is going to even the body count board down to a 1 versus 1 now. He knows where he's at. He does have a bomb in his hand. You would think at this point he'd go ahead and make that decision to move around there towards that B bomb site and try to get that bomb planted. And it does seem to be what Line is going to do here. Now, Calby, I don't know if he's ready for this play just yet. Still sitting over there, waiting to see if he's going to come through A. But it gets to the point, like, if you haven't heard him any action the next couple of seconds, you should start making that rotation over here towards B, but I think that'll allow Lion to get the plant no matter what he does here.
They're on such opposite sides of the map too, so Kyle's gonna have to make a huge rotation like you said, Jake, and so he's gonna get that smoke down. I think that's gonna maybe give indication. No, Kyle doesn't even know. Kyle B does not even know that the smoke is up there. I think finally he's aware the plant goes down, he's not getting shot from A, and he will now see that smoke grenade. Gives a little bit of an indication where my line might be hiding out towards, but still, this is going to be a tough duel. Bombs ticking down slowly. Calby has to clear out every single angle. Now that nade reveals his position, but he's going to be able to get the kill and enable Evil Vision their first round, a much needed round 2. As Rain, they did take that rifle round, so Evil Vision, it does come down to the 1 versus 1, but they are not going to let this one slip out of their hands just yet. Rain unable to convert round number 4, and Evil Vision pick up 1.
Calby right there popping up on screen. 36 maps to his name, typically playing the role of support here in game, clutching up for his team, putting that first point on the board for Evil Vision. That's typically in round number 4 after the team that's won the first 3. It's typically round number 4 where you see that first point there put on the board. So both these teams playing true to the typical stats you see.
Yeah, and we'll see a very quick play here from mid. Rain just trying to take as much control as possible, and you can see their 2 players, Line and Kissel as well, over towards B long. It's going to really be down to Rafa and Henrico to hold down this B bomb site if they do get engaged. Henrico now slowly moving on over, realizes he might need some teammate support, so they do call over Cal B, who has been that sort of rotation. And And he's going to get naded just slightly, but they're playing anti-flash. And Rico does find one cool as well. Answers to double up. Evil Vision in a 5 versus 3 now should be their round to maintain. And Rain, they're going to have to force the round into this bomb site. Cowbee does find Wives, who just was not aware of the positioning. Rafa as well takes down my line and just down to Symboli. And a 1 versus 5. He's going to have to ace clutch if he wants this to happen. But yeah, they're trying to give him everything. He's not biting just yet. He does find one, and Henrico ends any attempt of a clutch right there.
Yeah, it would have been such a hard clutch too without any armor. One round separating both these teams, and I can see the scoreboard popping up like you were talking about. Cool, Mark. Very similar pings playing on this server, so they're basically identical. I mean, there's slight margins here, but your average is about 150, which is going to be very good and keep these teams even. You're not going to be having a crazy server advantage for either of the teams coming into that. So playing at about 150 ping there. And Rico about to have an opportunity. He's able to clutch it up. He's going to find one, but Symboli quickly puts him down. It's all Deagles here for Team Rain, and this is something European teams are so amazing at, is playing with those Deagles. What an incredible eco round for Rain.
Could still clutch it out. My line has now the AUG, and now they are aware of his positioning, but still he has some armor. So this is definitely doable. Not in the realm of impossibility, but he will not find that first kill. I thought he was going to get that onto Cool. Did some good damage, but it seems like, you know, both players having 150 ping. You can tell the gameplay is a little bit not as cohesive as we might have seen. Yeah, it's a little more hesitant for sure.
Yep, and it'll be interesting too, since we have a best of 7 over the course of time as these teams get used to playing with each other on this map with about 150 ping. I bet that picks up a little bit. This first couple maps, I think, will be just a lot more hesitant than we see in the later maps. But fantastic damage done to Team Evil Vision's economy by Rain right there. As a phenomenal eco round by them. Cool. As we move into round number 7, Faultless has pulled out that U ratio here for Team Rain.
Rafa, he's gonna have it. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say. You mentioned it right then and there, and it comes right into fruition. Faultless does find a frag. He could find another. No. It's not gonna be Cowbee to give him another frag, but that was close. Rafa, he had the angle. He just was not able to convert. I think once again do that ping, but he had the right intentions. I think he might have hurt a lot of people, so that's why he's backing up, but unable to avoid that laser sight of the U ratio, and Faultless strikes. And now Rain, they pull the brakes on their push. They go a little bit slower as we get into the mid round.
About 50 seconds here left on the clock. It'll be curious to see how these higher damage, longer range weapons come into play, as they can be more beneficial on higher pings. You have to play a little slower.
What?
Line.
Okay. All right. My line, that's just, that's a little disgusted over there. He's just jumping, gets that kill. And Henrico, I guess behind the wall, he gets shot out from my line. You can see the ping definitely doing its work here. We'll get that bomb plant down. It's going to go down on B. But Rain have players all over the map right now. They still have a player mid and really just down to Cool now. But I don't think he'll be able to go for this retake. It would be tough. He's going for the spam. You can see these players are very practiced on this map. Most players would not even know that you could spam from that exact angle. And so Evil Vision will concede. They tie it up, but then give Rain the lead back.
Yeah, really. I mean, the last couple of rounds are so phenomenally well played by Team Rain with the eco round and the damage there with the Deagles, and then coming in, winning this round almost flawlessly. Besides Wives going down here, it looks like Cool will probably just try to save, maybe able to pick up an exit frag, unless he gets dropped. He's about to be surrounded. He's got Faultless and Kizzle coming in on him. Cool's got to be careful. Oh, he's trying to stay up, but no, Kizzle is going to find him, and he's going to lose his life there. Team Rain is retaking the lead by 1 round.
Evil Vision.
And there's longer. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of suppressed weapons to defend their bomb sites now, but Rain has a full buy as well, Jake. So we'll see how they stack up against. It looks like an A push right now, and Cowbee's just gonna get pushed back from those nades. Oh, Kissel finds one. Henrico out of the round, but Metal chimes back in. So it is a 4 versus 4 now, and these trades have been going very evenly during the mid-round. Cowbee might get caught off guard. He does, but he backs off just in time to save his life.
Looking at the armor situation over here for Evil Vision, it's not as good as Team Rain. It's going to struggle a little bit. Metal popping out. Oh
That
man,
would be-
Kizzle just trying to pray right there, trying to find somebody. No prayers being answered, but there's finally one coming in. He's going to get dropped by Metal. Quickly is traded by Simile. Now down is 1 versus 3. Cool. Definitely needs to stay cool and calm here. No sweaty palms, no arms shaking.
Yeah. That was a deja vu. Cool left alone once again in a clutch situation at basically the exact same spot. He was basically in coalition spawn again. He's like, why does this keep happening to me? So Rain take a 2-round lead, and Evil Vision a little bit stuck, it seems, on this first map of Port, and we'll have to see what comes of this. I do believe this is Evil Vision's map pick too, but at the end of the day, almost all of these teams, both of these teams, Evil Vision and Rain, are very storied on both of these maps. But Enrico opens up any type of kill Evil Vision can get in this round is beneficial for them. They didn't really invest anything into this round, so it seems like 1 is maybe all they're gonna get, and that's true. Rain now double the score of Evil Vision.
Taking it back up to 3. The last time we saw Rain had a 3-round lead, then Evil Vision came in with 3 rounds to their name. Again, this is kind of a weird map because it can be all the maps at a base foundation are coalition sided. It just is what it is. But there's certain maps that you can get an upper hand on the breach side, and I have seen Team Evil Vision play the breach sides on these certain maps like Raid and Port phenomenally well. They love that fast play style, which has really helped them get the upper hand on their opponents in the past. But due to that ping difference, I don't know if they're going to be able to play as fast when they go into the flip.
All right, a double kill to start. One of the first few times Evil Vision have had a huge advantage, and now a triple. My line out of it, so now just Wives and Simboi left alone, and they don't really have control of the bomb. They don't have control of the map, and they're gonna get a kill on the Henrico, but Rafa is not going to try and peek them out right now. He knows where he belongs. It's on the bomb site, defending the bomb site, not necessarily engaging in these peaks unnecessarily. Kyle B, he's gonna throw that nade out. Does a slight bit of damage onto Simboi, but not too much. And yeah, these nades allowing Evil Vision to do damage without taking it themselves. Simboi is trying to look. He's trying to spot out. Can he see any players here? And, oh, they're going to get spammed here. And he does get taken out. Calby will finally get a kill. Wives in a 1 versus 4. 10 HP. Looking unlikely. They're just 2 buddies on the opposite sides of the same box, you know? They could just be making friends. But instead, they got guns to shoot each other. Yeah. What about peacekeeping, you know? Critical Ops ever thought about like a peace mission? Exactly. Save a life, you know?
I think Calby knows where he's at.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't care, though. Oh, he's like...
I thought he knew he was there. They just got all these angles locked down just in case. I don't think he realized Wives is there. Or maybe he does. I don't know, because he turned around at one point.
Yeah, he's looking... I think he might think that he's... yeah, he's...
No, he doesn't!
Oh, there we go. Oh, Wives does get a kill.
Okay.
That. Oh, okay. All right. Smart for Evil Vision to kill after time, too. So that's a little bit better. I mean, they still have lots of money, right? They've won many rounds in a row. But that was a fun little interlude there. Just trying to figure out what they knew and what they didn't know.
Is Metal just rocking a pistol? Oh, no. Okay, he does have an AR. I thought he had thrown out his AR to one of his teammates and was just going to rock the pistols. Like, that is going to be a very interesting decision there. Because players who died had to pull out M4s just lower on the cash. Yeah, that would have been pretty ballsy, I would say. But Rain, they are on the opposite sides of the map. 3 players over towards B long and 2 players over towards A long. I don't know if this is going to try and be a fake or something, but it's a very interesting strat. And once again, we've talked about before, Port is a map where the rotations between A and B are very long. Probably one of the longest in the entire game because mid is almost never clear from the coalition side. It's a area for the breach side to take. And so going into mid always represents a bit of a risk, right? And so you have to rotate all the way from coalition spawn. That's a long walk, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy. So when they do split this map up, it's very tough for the coalition side to recover. But Faultless, he just says, I don't care. I'm gonna shoot you through the smoke. Cal B does not even know how he died there sitting behind the barrel. And Faultless, just a little cheeky play there. As Rafa knows exactly Faultless is going to run through. Does he get the kill on the Faultless? He does break his armor, but Faultless still gets a kill onto his teammate in the meantime. And Rafa now has to be the man. The hour cannot be that. Wives will shut him out. And now Cool and Metal left in the 2 versus 4. It looks unlikely that they're going to be able to clutch this one out here. And, well, Evil Vision will try their damnedest, but it is not looking
good for them. Metal does take a huge bit of damage, and Simboe says, oh, I'm going to peek your head out. I'm going to get the kill. Cool does find a kill after death on my line, but Rain looking so strong, that European prowess looking to dominate the breach side as we move into the last round of this first half.
Yeah, just how the momentum is right now, you think it'll be 8-4 going into the flip, and that'll be a phenomenal place for Rain to start on the coalition side. Obviously, Evil Vision wants to try to prevent that, keep it just within 2, and if they're able to win this round, it will be 7-5, and it'll be very good for them as they go into the breach side. Again, I'm curious to see how they play it, because they do usually like to play the breach side faster on these maps. But will they be able to? Because again, there seems to be a little more hesitance because of the ping difference for both these teams. A lot of altercations going down over here on this left side of the map. It's a 2 versus 3 now. Wives low on HP, so maybe it's a 2.5 versus 2. Evil Vision really needs this round. Henrico is going to be going for long range with the M4. He does his teammate Rafa to back him up, though, in case he does get dropped. Plenty of grenades down here as well, coming out.
Ooh,
Henrico gets him. No way.
All right, Henrico. Okay. I was about to comment about their interesting setup, because they were both playing mid, both watching the same angle. Jake, that's not something we see very often. Usually you have two players, maybe if they are playing in the same location, they're looking at different angles, right? But right then and there, they were basically both looking over towards long. And, oh, Kissel, he could clutch this one out. Oh, the timing. You hate to see it. But Evil Vision, they pull it back to just 2 rounds. Jake, this is going to be a tight game, it seems.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you're talking about how Evil Vision watching the same angle together. They do that really well, how they have the staggered positioning, just in case that one, and you see how they set him up too, how Henrico had the low powered AR to go for that longer range fight. He was going to do some damage in case he did lose his life there. Then his teammate was going to be able to come in with that AUG and try to drop his players he did a little damage to. Evil Vision does a great job of that staggered same area watching. I'm not sure exactly what play you would call that, but it's basically watching your teammates back.
Yeah, now the pistol round. We'll see how Evil Vision take this one. If they're able to win the breach side pistol, I think then we can pretty cement this as a breach sided map. But if not, well, then that means Rain will have won both pistol rounds, and that will be a pretty big detriment to Evil Vision. They've fought back hard, given they've lost, basically the 3 rounds following the pistol, but they are going to get this pistol bomb plant at the very least. But it is going to be a 4 versus 3. Metal and Henrico, they're just pushing the defenders here. Rafa does not care, and now Faultless left in a 1 versus 4. He does get that first kill on the Henrico, but they know he's coming from mid. And now Evil Vision, they are secure on this bomb site. They know exactly where Faultless is going to try and retake from, and if they give him a 1 versus 1, so it could be tough, but he's going to get shot from the side. Evil Vision 1 round closer to equalizing, and if this happens the way that Rain did, they should get the next 2 rounds as well.
Yeah, and which would put them ahead for the first time here in map number 1, and for the first time here in the grand finals, if they're able to do that. That money they just got, it's going to be invested into some AKs and some utility, along with full sets of armor to move out here. Rain pulling out mostly with the XPs. I don't think I see no deagles, actually. It's an interesting decision by Rain not to do that.
Yeah, they're a team that I feel like would do well with deagles. They could get quite a few kills, but no, they'll have to save money. Maybe a flash on Faultless, that's it. And, this is Evil Vision tying up the game. So.
I mean, unless Rain pulls a rabbit out of their hats here, there's no way this is going over to them. 1 play left alive. Here's Faultless, no armor and an XD. And I think he will just go ahead and get dropped here, potentially, by player number 9, Cool, here, as he pops around the corner. And that's all she wrote. He was able to crack the armor, though.
Yeah. Some good damage, but no one dropped from Evil Vision, and that means their money has a little bit of room to build. You can see here, actually, it's that of Evil Vision. They have a little bit slightly higher ping across all players. You can see Rain's pings are slightly lower on average. Everyone's still in the mid to high 100 range, but Rain have a slight bit of advantage on that ping as it comes to US4 servers. Now, I'm not exactly sure where US4 is located physically, but it could be maybe southern part of the United States or eastern part of the United States. That allows Rain to get that lower ping. Metal, though, he does not care about whatever ping you give him. He will find a kill. Kissel out of the round first. In my line, he's going to do that aggressive peek. I've learned whenever I do that, I just get killed. So there's something my line's doing. I don't know. It works for him,
He's good. I think that's the thing ultimately.
He's playing the game. We're talking about the game. So
exactly.
Yeah, but Faultless. Okay, all right. that's like a one and done position, but him and Wives tag team up for 2 kills actually. And Evil Vision stumped on this push.
Rain with the man advantage here after able to finally get a full buy. Evil Vision still on bonus though. Ooh.
Okay.
Faultless, nice kill on Henrico. Lion finding Cowaby, and now it's all up to Metal to clutch this up. Gonna be difficult for him. AK in hand, fully reloaded. Will they push him?
He could spam the box, but yeah, I think he knows if he spams, he's gonna get spammed back. Oh, okay. All right. Showing off a nice little headshot there. Faultless does eliminate the threat, but yeah, back and forth we go. It's tit for tat in this game. And Evil Vision, they could buy and they will buy. So another rifle round now. That being said, if Evil Vision lose, they're going to have to be on the save next round.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an important round for them. This is something Evil Vision, from what I've seen from casting them over the last couple of weeks, their ecos, their decision to take ecos and whatnot, they take big risks. This is one of these risks.
Wowee! Okay, sorry. That was, I'm sorry if I just killed your ears there, but Faultless just said, no thanks. Get out of this tunnel. He just killed 3 of them. And a nice little mow down. And okay, he's trying to continue. Cowaby, okay, Cowaby answers back.
Trying to bring it back.
Yeah, okay, Wives. Close out. Faultless and Wives. All right, let's see. Tag team for the 5 kills. Yeah, that was... I'm surprised no one traded out for Faultless. Like, he just got 3 kills, and then he just proceeded to almost kill Cowaby as well.
Yeah, in air. like Spider-Man right there. Rain has retaken the lead, back up to 2 down. Evil Vision will be forced to take an eco round.
Yeah, and as Rain picks up round number 10 for themselves, I assume this will be a round here for Rain, unless something disastrous happens. But... seems here, yep, and that's all she wrote. 4 kills, and now it's just Metal. Rain now should be on double digits, which means they are 3 rounds away from taking this map. And Evil Vision, this is when the pressure starts to build. They've been in this tough situation before, and they've closed out. But yeah, look at that beautiful spray down once again. That's a clip that goes on Zoovi, as many of our correspondents have talked about. You know, that's if you're uploading it, get some good traction there. But Zoovi, shout out one of the sponsors of the Critical Ops World Championship.
Round number 18 now underway. Rain has crossed that double-digit mark. Sometimes it can be a big mental barrier for the team that does that. You get to 10, it's like you only got 3 more rounds to go, but sometimes those last 3 are harder than the last 10 you just stacked up.
Wives barely avoids a sort of confrontation there. He saw Cowaby, but he didn't go for the kill. And on the other side of the map, Rafa Faultless as well, trading back and forth. It's a 4 versus 4. But Evil Vision, they really have to gather together. They are pretty split up on this map so far, and I don't anticipate any sort of success, though. Wives does find himself in the grave now, and as well does Kissel. So Cowaby opens up this B bomb site. Now he's gonna go for the spray, trying to see what he can do, if he can kill any player from Rain over towards that coalition spawn. But no, Evil Vision now will have full control of B, though Cowaby does get taken down, and that allows Rain to start considering this retake. It is my line and Simboe coming from spawn area, and you slowly see Henrico start to move his land over towards this A bomb site. But Rain, they're going to concede this round. Evil Vision get a number 8 for them and a rifle round, a very important one at that. Metal does get taken down, but I don't think they have time or they're even going to go for this one. So Evil Vision now, their goal, stay alive as long as they can, keep these guns because their money is still not very secure despite winning this round.
Well played here by Evil Vision. That bomb is going to go off. Rain is going to secure those guns going into the next round. But Evil Vision securing some much needed cash, round 1 as well as the bomb plant.
Yeah, you can see Rain just buying out for their teammates. So the money still very tentative here for Evil Vision. They have to win another to make sure they can secure some sort of savings for a rainy day. But Evil Vision now looking very, very forward on this. A long push, and it's going to be Kissel to find 2. Cowaby instantly shut out. A 3-for-1 trade, heavily favoring Rain here as Evil Vision shut out from A long. And Rafa now has been spotted as well. So Metal doesn't even have the bomb. Has a tough route ahead of him now. He's going to get flashed out. His teammate does want some support, but Rafa now just down to him in the 1 versus 3. He's getting pushed back to all the way to spawn. Rain 2 rounds away potentially from taking it out. And Rafa, don't anticipate Rain making a mistake here.
Yeah, and he has no armor to work with. Does have a helmet, but that's not really going to help him at all. He's basically 2-shot here. And yeah, he goes down pretty quickly. Lion having a nice line of sight on him, and Team Rain has taken it to 11. 3 rounds still separate these teams. It's only 2, though, for that magic number of 13 for Team Rain, and they'll be taking map at number 1.
Evil Vision, they are conceding this round as well. They can see they're going to go only Deagles, not really buying in. And so Rain could very easily be on match point here. Evil Vision will not have any sort of solace in being backs against the wall on map number 1, on their map pick too. But, fast play here from mid. And Evil Vision, they've made themselves known. They made their presence loud and proud to the server, shooting some deagle shots, and Kissel might want to re-smoke it out.
It's a glass cannon play.
Yeah. Fearful potentially of any sort of early rush here from Evil Vision, and he's right about that. There's a lot of players on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the smoke.
Ooh, Kissel getting tagged just a little bit. That smoke is going to dissipate here.
Okay, Metal.
Wow.
And Henrico. All right, 2 kills, and cool. Somehow this is working for them. Kissel finds 1 kill, but Rafa, what the heck just happened? Evil Vision make the deagles work. Unless Zimbowie can come around for a clutch here, he might try and spam. But every single player from Evil Vision now has a rifle. Maybe not armor, but still. This is not what I expected from 5 deagles. Evil Vision used those smokes to their advantage, waiting for them to slowly dissipate over time and striking earlier than Rain would have anticipated. And you can see their Metal takes a kill. Jake, what just happened? Evil Vision steal a round away with just deagles.
What an incredible round there for Team Evil Vision. Also able to secure 3 ARs going into the next round as well. Playing that just perfectly. That's what I was talking about. How this is a map where you have to be everything you do in Critical Ops. You got to have that patience, that teamwork, the individual slaying ability to really perform well on this map. And Evil Vision showing that they can do all things good as a team here in round number 20, but can they continue it on? Is that the turning point for them here, or is it just going to be another quick couple rounds for Team Rain?
I think, well, seeing as I was so confident that Rain would be on match point, I'm not as confident anymore. Evil Vision could also have the same thing happen to them. You can see my line in Faultless. They do have weapons and armor, but
yeah, Rain's gonna be very careful. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Evil Vision, if they play it, you know, actually carefully and safely, like you mentioned, Jake, then they should be able to close it out. But Rain, they are.
I think they could, yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta be careful because you're on a broken buy, and where you are right now, you're 2 rounds away from getting to 13. Which, as I said, you cross that 10-digit mark, that double-digit mark. Sometimes those last 3 rounds you need to get are harder than the previous 10 you've put on the board for yourself. They gotta be careful with their cash. They're in a broken buy right now. They got to be careful how they're buying because you don't want to get to round 25 and then everybody's on eco. Rain's really gonna have to work that.
I'm not sure whose flash that was. It was definitely blinding for Evil Vision, and I thought maybe someone from Evil Vision may have shot that out. But okay, Cowabee and Cool, they do avenge their teammate Rafa. So this should be a cleanup here for Evil Vision. My line now, he does have a gun. He will get that kill on Henrico. We'll upgrade to the SG, but we'll get hunted down. Okay, maybe not. Evil Vision, they don't want to lose this one so quickly. Oh my line! Oh my goodness! Cool now cannot be giving this one up. No. Okay, he saves him at the last moment. That was very scary. Evil Vision getting a little careless there. And Rain, they will have money to buy. Actually, look at him. My line, 55% win rate. Look at that 1.61 KD.
Phenomenal right there.
Rating,
Line doing an incredible amount of damage to Evil Vision's economy. I've seen EV do that so often. They have an incredible round. It's like a 4 versus 1, and there's that one player left alive, and they just end up feeding him. They win the round usually, but it comes down to this 1 versus 1, and they end up giving away 3 players, and it really hurts their economy when that shouldn't have happened necessarily. 42 HP starting out at M4. Can't feed him like that.
Woo, okay, rough. He'll take him out, yeah. I'm a little bit interesting that Wives only has the Deagle, but his team, generally speaking, has good weaponry. That being said, 2 kills already. Simboe not really able to hold out, and Evil Vision, I think they're going to tie up the game.
It is definitely looking like that's going to be possible here. Bomb being planted once again. Only 2 players alive here for Team Rain. Simboe in line, both with the M4s here. They're trying to keep it nice and hush here in this round. Lion about to have an altercation here, and he is going to win it versus Metal. They know where his location is, though, and he's going to try to pick that SG up for some longer range play.
Oh.
They're both waiting for that time. Double players there. Not going to have a feeding situation like they did in the previous round. Simboe is the last player left alive, and I think he's just going to try to save this M4 and all of that armor moving into the next round.
Yeah, Simboe now. Just trying to maintain everything he's got. Evil Vision. What a nice round there just to maintain composure on a very, very important one. Tie game. This is game 1. We're going to have a very long series ahead of us. I mean, luckily we do have 2 days of this, so we'll guaranteed be seeing 3 games today. Minimum 1 game tomorrow, at maximum 4 games tomorrow, depending on how today goes, right? If we see a 3-0, it could just be 1 game tomorrow, and we could be calling it quits, but there's a chance we go to game 7. Like we mentioned, and if this is how game 1 is panning out, I'm very excited to see how the rest of the matches will be going. Evil Vision now just 2 rounds. Both teams just 2 rounds away here from taking the victory, and Simboe does find the first frag, does find the second frag, and get the third. Right now, they're very tentative to rush on over towards mid, and it's working for Rain. Somehow, Faultless finds a kill as well. He's going to pick up a weapon, and Henrico finds Kissel, but still down 2 versus 3.
Yeah, no armor there for Henrico, which is definitely not good for him. Calabi does have some armor, but he gets some definitely weaker players on the side of Evil Vision to contend with these 3 players over here for Rain. But, you know, taking a quick look at Rain, also Faultless and Simboe have no armor to work with either. This could go either way at this point. Coalition do have the slight advantage, being they have the extra man alive. Moving down here towards this B site.
Yeah, they're going towards the right side right now. It's just Wives, the sole player now. Finally, they're going to call for defenses on over, but Calby, if he wins this duel... Oh, no, he doesn't! Henrico now has to clutch in a 1 versus 3. He does not find the right angle, and Rain are the first team to get on the match point. Evil Vision now, their money still allows them to buy, so they should have good economy going into this next round.
They got that bomb planted, of course, from the last couple of wins as well, so they have plenty of cash to work with. Team Rain, I think, will have enough cash to finally go for a full buy here. They've been basically on a broken buy, going back and forth, trying to figure out, ooh, the ratio being pulled out here by Faultless. That's an interesting decision. That definitely caught Evil Vision off guard in the early part of the first half. Could it be the weapon that ends this here for Evil Vision?
It could be. But there's very few Evil Vision players at mid. In fact, not a single one. 3 of them going over towards B long. Not necessarily making huge moves just yet, but Rain might be a little confused. There's no one mid. Might have to call that out. And Evil Vision now looking to make their move. Perhaps their final move, but they've rotated everyone back towards A long instead.
That's some good, yeah. Oh!
Okay.
I'm confused by that play. Align got some good information. I think he saw both those players on the first hop, and then he goes back for a second one. He's like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to do that." The second time, boom, no more head. Off with the head.
Off with the head. It's a guillotine that comes through here from Evil Vision, the figuratively, and now they're gonna rotate all the way over towards B. But Faultless does take down Cow B, and they have lots of defenders over towards mid. The mid defenders are gonna have to rotate their attention all the way over towards B. Henrico finds his way on over towards this B site. Can he get this first kill? Oh my goodness, the nade is going to push Faultless back, and Wives taken down as well. Faultless has not gone down just yet. Kissel will get taken down by Henrico. It looks like Evil Vision still have some life in them. Simboe, can he get a kill? Yes, he does find one on Henrico. Evil Vision want to throw this one away. have a 1 versus 3 or 3 versus 1 for them. They can't be letting this one slip through, but perhaps it will. Zoovi just trying to do as much damage as he can. This is going the full distance. Round 25, ladies and gentlemen, and Evil Vision look to win it out, but Zoovi's causing a huge amount of damage right now. Can he get this kill?
You gotta play the time. He's got low HP though.
Don't think there's time to defuse very much anymore. He's just trying to go for the kills. Cool. Yeah. It comes down to the last round. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Worlds. We are going the full distance just on map 1, too.
25. Yeah, I think we might. I think we're gonna go the full distance here in the overall tournament. I think we're gonna be landing over on Soar at some point here tomorrow. Round number 12 for both of these teams, or match point here for both these teams. Round number 25 is underway. Now the bye year for Team Rain is something I'm definitely interested to see after Simbi goes away here. I want to see.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Kissel's gonna find one, and Henrico finds the trade in return, and Henrico as well doubles up, so now the defense from Rain is gonna be pushed on over towards this B site, but the bomb slows itself down, and Evil Vision, now they have the advantage. They don't want to make any mistakes here. A very, very important round. The most important round, actually. This decides everything. Like you said, Jake, it doesn't matter what's happened up until now. This is the round that matters.
This kind of sets the tone for the rest of the stream today, too. If whoever wins this here, of course, we get a break going into tomorrow, but you win this round, you're feeling very comfortable. Whichever team's able to do this. 58 seconds left here on the clock. As I was talking about, Rain really had to manage your economy over the last few rounds because of the round number 25. That is a potential to get here, and you don't want to get stuck in an eco situation. They're not in an eco, but you would have liked to have seen some slightly better ARs in the hands of Lion Wives to go ahead and defend this bomb site or retake it.
Wives does find one already, and another from my line. Now it's a 2 versus 3, and it turns back in the favor. Metal finds one, and Wives, can he get this kill? No, yes, he can. It's just down to Metal now. A 1 versus 2. He finds the first kill, and he's going to get the second. No, Zoovi gets it, and Rain win it off of the 1 versus 1 clutch. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match on our hands. It's Rain to take it at the last second, and oh my God. Rain steal it away. They tried their hardest here, but Evil Vision not able to close out as Rain steal away that map pick.
What an incredible map number 1. Came right down there to the wire. I mean, look at the scoreboard here. Very similar. Fault is really the only person. Oh, I take that back. 22 and 12 there for Symboli. Excuse me. 22 and 12. Phenomenal KD in map number 1. Besides that, everybody else is very similar. Team Rain having a phenomenal map number 1, playing well on the Breach side and the Coalition side. Was able to manage that economy well, taking them into round number 25, and was able to pull through.
Wow, this is going to be a very exciting series as Rain steal away Evil Vision's first map pick, and we have many more maps to come. 2 more today to be exact, and I think we're going to shunt it back to us, but Jake, I'm very excited. We did tout Metal as that player to be the top one here for Evil Vision. Henrico, though, does come out on top, and yeah, it is Rain to be the victors here. We go on to the next map of Grounded. This is Evil Vision's very, very star-studded map. 20 wins, 3 losses. Rain also have 20 wins. They have 11 losses being said, but still, both these teams have lots of maps played. This is the highest percentage win rate, I believe, of their, if you could take into consideration how many maps they've actually played on it for Evil Vision. But I think we're going to bring back Manthus and Twist to kind of break down this insanity of a match. Map number 1.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What did you think about that?
I mean, it was Yeah, it was really, really fun to watch. It was like just such a roller coaster, especially at the start. Like, you know, when Rain was kind of starting to get ahead, it was like, oh, 5-3, 6-3, but then Evil Vision just immediately pulling back. And we saw that actually twice, you know, Evil Vision pulling back, but just barely not being able to close it. But I don't even think you can blame them for that. I mean, when it's down to 12-12, it's like so many different factors to count in. But it was absolutely great to see. I really hope, like, if this is anything to say about the next games of the series, that, you know, they're just as close as this one.
Yeah, and I think my favorite part about watching this is that when I'm watching Evil Vision, right, they're the only team I think I've seen who actually push B like all the time. Because most teams they go for that A side because it's closer to mid. They like to go for that mid control. Evil Vision kept going B, and it's just I love that they have like their own unique strat. I'm kind of bummed out that they didn't win that map. I was kind of partial to Evil Vision. I thought they had that one in the bag, and they kind of unfortunately they barely lost at the end in that 1v1. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, like when it's down to 12-12, even when it's like down to, both teams on double digits, it's like there's so many different things that come into the equation that, sometimes it's not even like someone played bad. It's just like, that's what happened. Like timing, so many different things. Even like one util can completely change it around. But yeah, it was great to see, man. Like 12-12, that just means that like both of these teams really are what they seem to be. Like they really do deserve to be at the World's Finals. So up next is Grounded. Now, as we saw, I believe we touched on the win-loss ratio here. It's quite interesting to note that Rain has eight maps won on Grounded and 3 lost. But if we take a look at the other side of things, it's actually Evil Vision with absolutely insane 20 maps won and 3 losses on Grounded. So even though Grounded is Rain's pick, Evil Vision's win-loss ratio is absolutely insane. So here we can see the map veto statistics a bit more in detail, perhaps for people who are interested into this. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. We'll see how Grounded goes. But I do feel like we might actually come back to an equal scoreline here.
Yeah, it's very likely possible. And again, the stats do kind of favor Evil Vision more on Grounded, but again, stats are not everything. You can't just make your prediction.
Yeah, for sure. All right, but I believe we have an interview coming up very soon here. So that's that. Before we go into the next map, we always give a little break for the players to kind of recover, recharge. Have some time off. And here it is. It's going to be Warren interviewing Kissel from Rain. It's going to be interesting to see what Kissel has to say. In fact, it's going to be A-Master. We're doing the switcheroo here. It's going to be A-Master interviewing Metal from Evil Vision. So we're going to see Evil Vision first, and then perhaps later on today or tomorrow, we'll see Rain. So I'll give it off to A-Master. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview. We'll be back after a break with Grounded Map 2 of the Best of 7.
All right, everybody. Welcome to today's interview. I'm going to be sitting down with Metal from Evil Vision here to give you guys bit of an insight on how the team has been created, been here, and has now made it to the finals. So, Metal, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm fine. Hi, guys. How about you?
Doing fantastic. It's great, and it's an honor to sit down with you guys. I've seen so many matches with you guys playing. You guys have just rocked it out. But feel free to go ahead and introduce yourself and the team and anything that you would like the viewers and your fans to know.
Okay, so my nickname is Metal Monsterwee. Usually people call me Metal because it's easier. My real name is Thiago, which is a Brazilian name, obviously, but okay. My team is Evil Vision, as he said already, Master said. The team has been created on 2018, and I think our first tournament was on the end of 2018 or on the beginning of 19. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been playing for 5 or 6 years, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome. And how long has the team itself been, as Evil Vision as a whole, been around?
Okay, so there's this thing because like Evil Vision was only like playing when I was playing. So I've played to 2018 to 2021, and in the end of 2021 I stopped playing, and then I came back this year on the half of the year. So the team stopped a bit, and then we all came back. Like kind of the old lineup. We had Ayato, me, and Hiko Cole, Style, and Happen, and then and Motoki. And now we only have from the old lineup only 4, which is me and Hiko, Ayato, and Cole. Motoki stopped playing, Happen stopped for a bit, and he came back to Flawless, and Style stopped playing as well. So yeah, and now we are here with this new lineup which is us 4 and Heroes, which is Steve, whatever you want to call him, and Rafa, which is those two big players. One is supportive player, and the other is an entry killer. So yeah.
Well, clearly the new team is doing very, very well. You guys have made it here to the finals. So over the course of time, is there anything specific on like anything special on how you guys met and came together?
Okay, so as I said, Evil Vision pretty much played when I played. So as a captain in IGL, so I have always been on the lineup. I always played, but the first player that joined the team and stayed forever was Ayato. He joined on 2019, and Hiko on 2020, and Cole on 2021. So those are the players that have played the most time with me, which is great because when you have like this consistent lineup, it's better because you play more together and you have like more combined plays that you know more your teammates. But one funny thing is like Cole and I, we were rivals, and Hiko as well because he was like on Insanity Killers on Circuit Season 1 and 2. But like Cole more because we had this like actual rivalry that we didn't like each other like at all. We had so many beefs. I guess that's how you say it. We fought so much for like the time that he was on Insanity Killers, and then the time have passed. The time passed, and we needed someone, and then we like thought about a lot of players. No one could, and then someone on the VCs said like, "What about Cole?" And I was like, "Bro, you're crazy. We hate each other. How are you going to play together? That's literally impossible." But then he joined VC, and we were kind of like shy with each other. Like we were, yeah. So what's up? And then the time passed, and we are like best friends right now. He's insane. He makes a pretty important part of on the team. He's like the only and best opera of the team. So like he's insane. I thank God I was like open minded on the time and let him join the team because he makes the difference.
Yeah, that is rather interesting. You guys are pretty much the best frenemies you could ask for. They've been able to work together. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, because if he was your best rival, I mean, that's probably one of the best teammates you could probably ask for.
Exactly. If you can't with your enemy, you just team up with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, because if you're as good as you are, and if he's rivaling you, I mean, put you guys together, and clearly it's worked out for where you guys are at now. Now, with all that being said, everybody working together now, becoming new friends. Is there anything that challenges that you guys have had anything recently to overcome as a team?
So there are those problems that like are more personal than like from our team because as a team we like each other. If you actually think about it, I think like every professional team, we actually talk to each other, to your teammates more than your own family. So you kind of have to consider your team a family. I consider them a family. I like them so much. I actually love them. They are my friends, my family, my second family. So there are those ups and downs that like we try to solve together when like someone has this like personal problem with like your mother, father. I have my problems. I have to work. I have to go to college. Some players have school, some players not. So like there's a lot of things that we have to sort that aren't from the game itself. That like the time to play. Sometimes like I get home and I'm like sick from the mind and just want to like take a sleep. And it's kind of hard because when I play, I have to think like about a lot of things. So I think like the only issue and problem that we have had is with our personal life because it's not easy. Principally because like most of us have to actually work. So yeah, I think more with personal matters than team matters because like we actually like each other. We are friends. We are not just co-workers. We actually play the game because we love it. We love to play the game. We want to show that SA is big, and we like to play with each other. After the game, we laugh, we make jokes about each other, about ourselves. Sometimes I can like make a joke about myself. So like we are good friends. Yeah.
I love that you call them as well as friends, but also coworkers. You guys do this, as a potential business. You guys are a team. You play for money. You guys put the hours in and practice, and all that typically, if you break it down, can still come out to what you make per hour at playing any game in general in esports. So I
Yes.
love the mentality of that, of thinking like, hey, we're still friends, but we still need to get down to business.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of people don't think about it. It's like, hey, we're a team, but we're playing a video game, right? They're just a bunch of people together that make that happen, right? And then they have to be able to put either certain things aside and be like, hey, this is a business. We need to run this as effective as we can.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love that. And overall, as a team together, I mean, what do you got as a whole, as far as accomplishments? What are you trying to accomplish, by winning Worlds? Will this open up new doors for you, or is there something that you guys have planned immediately after?
Look, winning this tournament is more than winning the money. I don't really think most of the players of Evil Vision are actually thinking of the money. I'm not sure. I'm not thinking about the money. I really just want to show what we are capable of, because there's this thing, because we have never had the chance to actually show, because other tournaments had those bugs where you could dive through walls, or these old bugs that like the game was just broken. So like I think that's the first time where teams can actually prove themselves, and the point is the SA is really downgraded. I don't really know why, because like we don't like talk about other people, because we respect them all, because we want respect, so like if you want have earned our respect like a long time ago. So I think what we are actually trying to accomplish, like it's like to actually show people who we are, what we are capable of. We might not even win, but like I'm sure it's going to be a crazy game. Probably 6 to 5 maps. I'm not sure if it's going to be to the last map. If it's going to, it's going to be crazy. But like I know it's going to be a crazy game. That's the point. That's what I want to show. That we, the top one SA team, we can beat or like give a lot of trouble to the top one EU team, and maybe we can become top one world team. And I think we can. I think we are better. We might not be, but I think I have to have this confidence. If I don't, we just lose, you know. So I think like the thing that we actually want to accomplish is to show the others we are capable. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I totally agree. This is a place to show what your team can do. I mean, you've already shown yourself what you guys can do already. I mean, you've made
Yeah.
it through circuits and you've made it here into Worlds. So you guys already are a good team, period, in the books. But being able to take the win, being the world champions definitely would set yourself apart, and to show not only you guys, but SA is definitely here to play and here to win. And
Yeah.
I think that would be fantastic, especially because you guys are going to get those physical rings, so you guys can really show
Yeah.
those off, and in real life show people like, hey, played in a tournament, it was online, even because we unfortunately haven't had lands in quite a while on a lot of things, but still being able
Yeah.
to showcase that. Now overall, with your you guys' players and abilities, you guys are confident into it. As far as how do you feel about the grand finals going up against Rain? And do you think that you're going to win? And if the answer is, of course, yes, why do you think you guys will be able to win?
So like it's hard to say like what do you think about Rain? I think it's like pretty much the same thing if you ask Falloutless what he thinks about Evil Vision, because like it's two giant teams. I think it's the like most legend teams of the game, because we have played since 2019, 2018, and Rain have like dominated EU for this whole time, and we have dominated SA for this whole time, and probably Americas as well, because we have beaten Shino more than like I think 4 times on international tournaments. So like they have like dominated 2 continents. We have dominated 2 continents. That's like too big, that's too much. So it's like Titans, you know. So you can't really say like, what do you think about Rain? What do I think about Rain? I think like Rain is insane. That's pretty much it. You have my line, which is like probably one of the best aim players of nowadays. You know, like of probably the history. Not because people like they upgrade, so they get better. And if they get better, and my line can be better than them, it's because he's probably one of the best. You know, so there's my line, there's Symbol, there's Wives, there's their Alper, which is Vanally, which is a great Alper, and of course, there's Faultless, which have been playing for like I don't know how many years. He's so much experienced. But like the point is, they are insane, but we are just as insane. You know, I really feel like Cole is a better Alper. I don't really know who is their any entry fragger, but like Rafa is crazy skilled, and I don't know, he just like sometimes he says like Metal, can I push there, and I say okay, go. I don't know if you noticed, but like sometimes he just like pushes crazy and he kills like two alone and without any support. He just says like, don't do any flashes or nades, you just push and kill, and then okay, and he goes and he kills. So like if you make this observation, you can see like actually we are on the same level, or maybe better, or maybe a bit lower. Like it's really 50-50, you know. But like of course I think I'm gonna win. I can't say I'm not going to. If I don't, how am I gonna play? You know, what is the point? You know, I just don't think I will win because I have to think it. It's just because I think that we are the best, and yeah, that's it. I'll always think about it. We might not win, but I will keep thinking about it, like because not every time the best team wins. Only if like if it's going to be a 4-0, we probably know who the best team is. But like if it's going to be like 4-2 or 4-3 maps, we don't like even though the team won, we don't really know if they are actually we can win on a 4-3 because it's going to be 7 maps. We can win it on a 4-3, and I'm not gonna be sure that we are actually the best. We might got lucky on one round and won 13-12 on the last map. You know, is that actually being the best, or like you both are the best? You know, that's the point. But we are going to the server with the thoughts that we are the best and we are going to win it. We are going to bring it to S8. We are going to go for it. We are not scared. We have played a lot. Like we have a lot of experience. We've won a lot of tournaments, and that's just one more. You know, it's not gonna make me get like scared on the middle of the game because it's on a 12-12 1v1 situation. It doesn't matter. I'm always gonna be the same, and I'm always gonna play to win, and I'm always gonna win because like everything I play, I just want to win so much that I just go for it. You know, I don't know. I don't think we are stoppable. I hope not. Even though Rain is insane. So yeah, I cannot be confident. Like I cannot not be confident because my team is insane and I'm insane, and like we have this crazy team play. We have everything we need. You know, if we don't win, we just didn't deserve it. You know, that's it.
Yep, that's very admirable. I really love that because I got a chance to sit down with Rain last time. I love that you guys are super nice and very humble about, like, don't get me wrong, you're saying you guys are crazy, you guys are absolutely good, which obviously you are, but the fact that even if you don't win, it comes down to the timing, the servers, those specific moments. There's going to be a ton of those throughout these matches, and the ones that we've already had and the ones we're going to be seeing, that everything as a whole comes down to who's going to be that victor. And regardless, whoever takes this win, one of you will be first place, one of you will be second place, which, some people say that, if you're not first, you lost, but I think that's wrong, that even if you or Rain get second place, that means you were number 2 in the world. And I know that, again, there's a lot of variables with internets and pings and servers you're playing on and everything, but when it comes down to it, whoever walks away victor will definitely earn it, and it'll be well worth it in the end for both of you, and especially a learning experience as well for both of you.
Yeah, true.
Well, cool. Thank you so much, Metal. It's been an absolute honor, and
no problem.
We're going to be getting back into those matches very soon.
Can I can I actually speak a bit of Portuguese to Brazilian people?
Sure thing. Give your people and your fans a little bit of anything you want to give them.
Ok, thank you. Então, tô aqui de novo, né? Tamo aqui de novo. A EV batalhou pra caralho pra estar aqui, tá ligado? Não é fácil, tá ligado? É videogame, é joguinho, mano, é foda, velho. Tá aqui é difícil. Então, tamo aqui de novo. Tava falando inglês aqui pra ele, não é só pelo dinheiro, a gente quer mostrar mesmo, a gente quer provar que a gente é maior. Os caras, meu, de novo, da última vez, como eu falei, os caras acham que a gente não é nada, a gente vai mostrar que a gente é tudo, tá ligado? Teve gente que já perdeu e tá falando que o SA é ruim, que é pior, que é não sei o quê, e aí a gente vai lá, ganha de 3-0 dos norte-americanos e os caras continuam falando a mesma coisa, entendeu? Então, assim, é engraçado. O que a gente tem que fazer, mano, é mostrar o nosso potencial mesmo. Tava falando aqui que talvez a gente não ganhe, porque a RGN é gigante, tá ligado? Não dá pra saber se a gente vai ou não. Mas o ponto é que a gente vai tentar, a gente tá batalhando, estamos treinando pra isso, a gente tá fazendo a entrevista agora. São 7h30 da noite e eu tava treinando e aí eu vou voltar a treinar, entendeu? Então, tipo assim, a gente tá batalhando pro negócio, tá ligado? Mas não é só por nós, não, é por vocês também. Por isso que eu, de novo, tô aqui pra pedir o apoio de vocês, tá ligado? Parece que não, mas só que cada mensagem no chat lá motiva mais a gente a ganhar isso daí, tá ligado? Então é isso. Vamos assistir o jogo aí, vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Não sei qual que mapa já foi ainda. Mas tomara que já tenham ido uns 2, 3 mapas aí e a gente esteja ganho todos por enquanto. Mas é isso, rapaziada. Obrigado aí pelo apoio, tamo junto. A EV tá com vocês e a gente conta que vocês estejam com a EV também. E é isso. Thank you, Master.
Thank you so much. It's not a problem. Again, these are, your side of the world, your fans. So, it's always great to be able to address them in the more natural way. I believe that, be able to speak to them more directly. But
yeah,
thank you so much, Metal. It's been an absolute honor. It's been great. And we'll be throwing it right back to the matches and the casters real quick. And we'll see you back into the lobby, and we'll see which one of you guys will become champion.
Welcome to Zoovi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zoovi is the place to share your moments. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. There are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zoovi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zoovi. Find out more at zoovi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compounds. VOD International and G Fuel,
Helping to make you super.
Hello, everyone,
Bye.
and welcome back, Critical Ops fans. We are here getting ready to go into Map 2 very soon for Critical Ops. We will be hopping into that shortly, but first, we do have to give these teams time to get ready into the, get prepared, get into those maps, whatever they got to do, get their recordings done. We had a very exciting map number 1 with a close score of 13-12, and of course, I'm also being joined by Twist. What did you think about that first map?
I mean, as we touched before the interviews, it was just an absolutely amazing game. Again, whenever it goes to 12-12 or just in general, to double digits, it's just so much fun to watch. So it was great to see, and it's also great that it was actually the first map. So we have potentially 6 more maps to come, and I can't wait to see what happens. Grounded is the next one coming up, but. Before we go to Grounded, we definitely have to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, because without them, this whole world tournament would probably not be possible. The prize pools would probably be a bit lower. It's just good to have sponsors. It's good to have brands and people that support the Critical Ops scene, and that you guys can also benefit from. For example, G Fuel. If you are a gamer and you need some fuel, well, get G Fuel. It's really good. It makes you energized. It makes you able to clutch those 1v2s, 1v3s, perhaps even 1v4s if you double scoop that G Fuel does not recommend doing. But get some G Fuel. It's really good. You get 20% off if you use esports mobile at checkout. It's gfuel.com. Just go there, get yourself a flavor. There's I believe 100 different ones, so you can definitely find one that suits your wants and needs. And get caffeinated. Get some energy, man. You need it for those clutches.
Yeah, G Fuel, an amazing product. Also, a huge shout out to REDMAGIC. They're doing a giveaway. Make sure you're paying attention to the chat if you want to be entered in that, because you can win yourself a REDMAGIC 7S Pro. It's an amazing phone. It has the flagship chipset Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with 18 gigabytes of RAM, a 20,000 RPM turbofan to prevent overheating, a 520 Hz touch capacitive shoulder triggers, and an under display camera for full screen notchless flawless gaming. Critical Ops runs great on the REDMAGIC 7S Pro. So again, make sure you're entering that link that's being posted in the chat every so often if you want to enter in on the giveaway for that REDMAGIC 7S Pro. Also, a huge shout out to Zoovi for being another sponsor of Critical Ops Worlds. It is an app where you can share your favorite gaming clips with your fellow friends and gamers. You can get noticed on that app and maybe build a bit of a following. Search by game trend or by friend. Whatever games you want to post, Critical Ops is supported on here too. So if you're a Critical Ops player, you can definitely post some of your favorite Zoovi clips, and it's very easy and convenient to post whatever you want. Now, I tell you what, you're a Critical Ops player, you're looking for some Zoovi clips, maybe need a good place to do it. Well, I can tell you Sniper Showdown is where you want to be posting those clips, and you can sign up for that right now. Registrations are closing today at 8 p.m. CET. So make sure you are all signed up for Sniper Showdown. There's not much more time to register, so if you want to get your hands on some of the rewards that are there, then make sure you are registering. Again, that's going to be on the Mobile Esports website. You can find out more about the format and the prize pool and stuff like that, but it's open to everyone. So even you, the viewers, can sign up. You don't have to be a competitive player to play in this tournament. And also, just to let y'all get your hands on a little more free stuff, we are doing a Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt giveaway. That link is also being posted in the chat as well. It's going to be that Gleam link that Nightbot is posting. So if you want to get your hands on one of these clean Critical Ops Worlds t-shirts, you can enter that giveaway as well.
Yeah,
All
most
right,
definitely.
well,
I mean,
yeah.
who wouldn't want a t-shirt, right? I feel like the World's logo is also really good just from kind of the graphic design perspective. So it's just a cool logo, and especially if you get one, you can again show your support in real life. So that's fun to see. That's something that you should probably look into if you want to. Anyways, let's take a look at the global leaderboard so far. So we have Evil Vision and Rain, battling it out. But we also see that, well, they have the most points. Teams like Saints and Xenocide, they're close. We have to remember, Crossfire, they were 17th on the leaderboard, but they did get into that, top 4 teams. So that's kind of interesting to see. But again, I feel like this is just the matchup of dreams. These are the real world's finals, right? Both teams in terms of points. Also, I feel like both teams in terms of their notoriety and just dominance in both regions are here for the world finals. So it's absolutely great to see. Again, Manthus, we are tuning in for map 2 coming up on Grounded very, very shortly. But what do you think? Are we gonna see one team taking the first 3 maps today, that being Grain, or do you think we're gonna see it? We're gonna see Evil Vision taking at least 1 map today, so that we can move on to a more kind of equal scoreline tomorrow.
You know, just looking at the stats, I kind of feel like Evil Vision, they gotta take Grounded, you know? Like, obviously their port win-loss was a little bit different. Grounded is their most played map, and the first map was so close. I feel like they can probably pull through on Grounded. Again, it's hard to predict, but we also have some replays from that previous map, so we can kind of break down what happened in that last game. But again, I know you were saying this specifically before. It was kind of like a roller coaster throughout the entire time. It's like sometimes Evil Vision was winning, then Rain was winning, and it was like back and forth and very close, building up all the way to that 12-12 scoreline before ultimately Rain just barely pulled through in that 1v1 at the end.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like in terms of just pure kind of clips that we're seeing here on the right hand side of things, there weren't really like, you know, one player just being absolutely insane. Like sometimes there are games where just one player completely pops off and he gets like 35 kills and like 7 different clips that he can upload on YouTube. But I feel like in the first game it was more just like both teams playing really good, just team play wise, just purely, you know, stats and just strats and different nade lineups and stuff like that was working really well. But I'm kind of waiting for, you know, someone to pop off, get that ace on Grounded perhaps, because it's always nice to see when, you know, just one player goes crazy in the sides. You know, it's time to make a YouTube montage.
Yeah, and I know we didn't get to see so many kill feeds. I do kind of gotta say, I think my favorite highlight of the round is when Evil Vision won their eco round, because it was like 11-8, and it looked like they were on track to lose. It was about to be 12-8 if they lost, and then they pulled through on the eco, and they almost won the map because of that. It would have been amazing if they won the map because they pulled that eco round back. So that was probably, I think, my highlight of this entire match.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll see what happens on Grounded. I feel like Grounded in general is a map where you can get a lot of clips. I'd say Port isn't really one because there's like just the way how you hold angles is a bit different. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens on Grounded. One thing that we're talking about in the call while our lovely casters Coolmark and Jake were casting is the fact that Evil Vision don't really use that U ratio. Like it's something that came to my attention is that Europe actually uses the U ratio way more than other regions. Like we don't really, from what you told me, like we don't really see the U ratio being used to the level that it is in Europe. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens on Grounded, because Grounded is a very mid to you know, long range map. So it's going to be interesting to see when that U ratio comes in, if Evil Vision actually bring it into play, because I feel like Rain will definitely be using you know, as much as possible. And yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see, you know, how kind of it gets used, what different, maybe Evil Vision has a different approach to playing with the U ratio. Perhaps we see some new you know, lineups, but that all is coming up on Grounded here just in a second. The teams are getting ready for the knife round. Again, the knife round is meant to determine which team decides to pick, which team can pick the starting side here.
Yeah, and again, Grounded will be super interesting, like you were saying, and I know we talked about this a lot too, but yeah, the fact that the snipers may or may not be pulled out on the side of Evil Vision, because they're 20-3 on Grounded, but I don't think that's because they're very good at sniping. It's because their overall strats, their teamwork, and for me watching them in the past, their smokes are really good, and I think that's important, because you can have snipers, but at least they know how to use their smokes perfectly so they can push out of B site or A site without having to deal with those snipers too much. So it's going to be, I think, I might be like making a bit of an early prediction, but I think it'll kind of be a battle between snipers versus, like, you know, who the team with the better utility. So I think that'll be very interesting, but I kind of want to know what our two lovely casters have to think about this upcoming map here.
Lovely. That's what a nice word to describe us. We appreciate that. Thank you, Manthus. Yeah, I think echoing the sentiments, at least in my opinion, right? Evil Vision, 20 wins, 3 losses. Rain also have that very good 20 wins, 11 losses. And I don't think we're going to be seeing the U ratio, at least on the Breach side. I feel like either of these teams, it's not a gun that makes as much sense, in my opinion, on the Breach side. Now, I see a lot of use cases for on the Coalition side, right? You want to peek out towards B long, maybe want to hold aggressive over towards storage area if you want to hold over towards A mid, right? There's lots of use cases, in my opinion, there. But yeah, Evil Vision, not really a team that I've seen in the past to play that tactically with the U ratio. And they're usually just, you know, very potent on the entry frag. So I think we'll be seeing once again a close game here. I do think Evil Vision are actually going to take this one given their previous history. That being said, they were 11-1 on Port, so they had a very stellar win ratio. Now they're 11-2, and Rain move up to 9 wins and 3 losses on the map. So you know, this is the battle of the two best teams in the world, and so I think Rain are definitely going to put up a fight here. But Twist, like you said, definitely different competition in Europe.
Yeah, it's. I feel like again, it kind of just comes back to what we talked about, the stats. The fact that like the stats may say one thing, but again, we haven't really seen these two teams, like these two regions, clash in a way that they're going to clash today and tomorrow. So yeah, you can look at the stats, but I mean, ultimately, what matters, that what I've always said is like what matters, what happens on the screen, what happens in the game. And I feel like so far it's actually very, very close. I mean, just in terms of looking at the scoreline, it's literally 12-12 down to the last, 1v2, 1v1. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. But ultimately, we have to get into the ground, which interestingly enough is Rain's map pick. So we'll see how that one goes. But again, with Evil Vision having a better win-loss rate, it's going to be interesting to see the approach. And another thing I love to see when kind of like two regions clash is the different approaches to playing each map, because this is another thing that we talked with Manthus and kind of the you guys were casting, is the fact that the Brazilian teams normally in most games, including Critical Ops, are very, very high paced. Like they are high action, they push in, they rush together. I feel like Europe has a bit different approach to playing. So it's always interesting, for example, on Grounded to see kind of both teams taking different approaches and kind of seeing kind of which one reigns superior in the situation.
Awesome. So I think we're going to take it away and going to get into the knife round soon. Thank you, Manthus and Twist, for your expert opinion. And now it'll be Jake and I just to kind of go through it. And yeah, I feel like it is Jake, I guess with the knife round, if you win, what side would you be starting on?
I know we've talked about it many times here. Grounded is one of those maps that can get very coalition-sided very, very quick. So there's that part of me that wants to start out on the breach side. That way I get to fall back on the coalition side. But depending on who I'm facing, I may not want to do that. I might want to start that coalition side, so I have that big advantage. I only need a couple rounds going into the flip on the breach side. I would think I would start on the breach side, though. That's what I would want to start on. And if I was Evil Vision, yeah, I would start on the breach side because they do like to play a little faster. They like to play a little faster on this on the breach side. I think that could play well to them. They keep that score line pretty close. Go into the flip, maybe a 4-8, 5-7, and then you had that coalition advantage. You can just lock those bomb sites down. Now, what we saw in map number 1 is they played a little slower than we previously seen them. Obviously, I think they're playing against a team Rain that they're not as familiar with, but I think that ping begins to come into play, and that slower pace that Europe typically has is helping with that ping difference a little bit more, where they have to slow it down. They have to just play it a little more carefully. I don't think Evil Vision is quite ready for that. They weren't as prepared. Now they've played one map. They know coming into map number 2, they probably have to make some small adjustments. But I think they need to play a little faster on this breach side. They need a little more confidence. I saw just some sloppy, some nerves, I guess, is really what it was from them. I think if they're able to get those nerves under control, they could have a good breach side on Grounded.
Yeah. And I'm just hoping we do get into a close game, as all these teams are, they're doing a lot for this Critical Ops World Championship. They're playing potentially 7 games, and the first game, if that's any indicator, Grounded will also be close. Both teams very, very well versed on this map. So yeah, I do believe we'll be starting the knife round pretty shortly here, and once we get into that, we'll be able to decide which team starts on which side.
Indeed, a knife just about to start. Folks, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking map number 2 here. Will it be Team Evil Vision or will it be Team Rain? It was so close. I mean, it was so close to map number 1. I hope it's close again. I really do hope it's close. I mean, it came down to the wire there. If Metal had looked right instead of left, it could have been Evil Vision's game. It just is. It was so close, and I really like to see that here in the grand finals. I think we're gonna have another similar map like that here on Grounded. I don't think it's gonna be as close. I'm thinking maybe more of a 13-10, just because that coalition side can get a little crazy. But we're gonna find out which side we're starting out on right now. Let's go ahead and dive on into the knife round.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go on into this knife round between the two best teams in the world, that of Rain versus Evil Vision. We'll have Evil Vision to start here on the coalition side for the knife, and it seems like they might be the ones to win. This time, they will be the victors. Rain did win last time, and they did start on the breach side. They ended up winning on the coalition side, and just the fact that it came down to a 1 versus 1, actually a lot of 1 versus X situations last game, I feel like that shows these teams are very much truly best team in the world, by both strats as well as gunfire gameplay, accuracy, things like that. So I'm excited. We're just seeing some high octane, high quality critical ops, and we'll see which side Evil Vision decide to pick, and we'll get right into this game right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed here at the airport on Grounded. Evil Vision starting out on the Coalition side here. The exact opposite of what I was thinking they would do if they won the knife round. They want to go ahead and build up that Coalition advantage and then push that faster playstyle on the breach coming into map or round 2.
Very, very hectic start already. 4 players dropped across the map. It's a 3 versus 3 over towards B mid, B long. And all the attention has been diverted over there. You can see Metal might start to slowly rotate on over as he makes his way over towards storage, but it's going to be a long rotation. He's going to have to rely on his teammates Cool and Henrico to stay in. You can see Evil Vision as well swapping out, I believe, Rafa for heroes. So that has been a situation change there as well. Venely coming in here for I believe that's going to be My Line. So Venely swapped out for My Line. You can see Heroes swapped out here for Rafa. So 2 different players on each side. And Metal's going to get taken out too, not just down to Cool in the 1 versus 3. And this is going to be a tough one for him, for sure. That smoke does go up, and he will be blocked out vision. I think Rain have been superb on these pistol rounds. We have seen 1 for 1 on the pistol round, but now Rain has 2 pistol rounds for themselves.
Rain starting out strong here on the breach side. Gonna take that cash and invest it on into some AKs right now and should be able to take the next couple of rounds. Seems like we had a decent pattern going in map number 1 where Rain would win 3, and then Evil Vision would win 2 to 3, and then Rain would win a couple, and then Evil Vision would win a couple. I'll be curious to see if that trend continues to hold true as we move into map number 2. No weapons really being bought here on the side of Evil Vision, just opting trying to get a couple kills here and get this pistol round over with quickly, and then move into round number 3 and strike back hard.
Yeah, nothing bought, actually. Not even a grenade, I don't think. This is a full 100% save. We can confidently say that. Usually, when they go for a save, maybe they'll upgrade a pistol or something of the sort. Not on Evil Vision's side. They went for the full economic savings bonus as much as they can. And so they're not going to be expecting any sort of round victory here. But if they can get a couple kills, that would be a success for them. Playing the anti-flash positions. And right now they're going to get eaten apart. Cool does find 1 kill, actually. But the crossfire might actually result in some extra kills. So you can see here, Metal's going to pick up a gun as well. And Heroes does get taken down. He does find another, actually. So 3 kills, and he could be getting another one. Perhaps this is a 1 versus 2 right now. He does get flashed out. He's going to get taken out there by Wives. But Rain, they do lose 3 players in the process. So Evil Vision pretty happy with the 3-player full eco.
Honestly, can't really ask for anything better. I mean, I guess you could ask for a round win, but it's very low probability when you're in a round like that. Calby pulling out this Scar for the first time. You guys were talking about sniper rifles coming into this, and I wanted to say, when's the Scar gonna get pulled out too? That's another longer range weapon you can utilize. It doesn't have the 1-shot, 1-kill potential, but he definitely has the fast fire rate and a lot of damage that can be done. Cool. Ooh, shut out Vanoli early on here. They weren't expecting that play, and Evil Vision already starting off well here as we move into round number 3.
Yeah, we are talking about the U ratio usage on the Coalition side. That's exactly what we're doing. And another one as well. Cool. Just trying to put that sniper back in Faultless's face. Faultless has been so good with that U ratio lately. And he says, get out of here. Henrico now answering as well. Kissel out of it. So now just down to Simboe and Wives. Not even Simboe. This is a ruthless tear apart here from Evil Vision. They are just decimating Rain just down to Wives, and not a single player taken out here from Evil Vision yet. Everyone looking pretty healthy, and Rain not going to be able to get onto this bomb site. He might be able to pick up the bomb, but still, he's so far away from anywhere. And, well, Evil Vision look to pick up number 1 for themselves.
Just playing with him right now. Wives is teasing him. It looks like they're all going to push him here. Oh, he's going to find one. This is where Evil Vision has to be careful not to feed that last player. I talked about it in map number 1. It's something I see them do once or twice every single map they play on, where they're in this 4 versus 1 or 5 versus 1, and they end up continually feeding one player. You don't want to do that. You don't want to damage your economy like that. Wise has opted to pick this ratio up, try and take it in. He's almost able to find one kill, has given away his position. His armor is cracked. Oh, he's so close.
Oh.
And Heroes is showing why he wears a cape right there. He's able to grab the kill and take that round lead Rain has only to 1.
There you go, cool. All right, finding a nice little early opening quick frag, and now Rain are the ones to be eco. Wives does buy that deagle, but everyone else should be, for the most part, maintaining their P250s. And now Evil Vision have an opportunity to tie up the game. So you can see there the win rate higher for Evil Vision, but they've played less maps on it so far. So once again, we always go back to the number of games played. Rain has almost double the amount of Evil Vision, but once again, Evil Vision, a very star-studded roster. Cal B maybe puts his teammate actually in trouble. Cool is only has a U ratio, and he could get taken out here. This could spell disaster, though they do get a good amount of kills, taking out that B mid presence, and now Cool can just slowly but surely regain control of this B long area that looked a little bit scary initially right there, as he was surrounded, and his teammate Cal B did get taken out, who's not found a single frag yet, but still Rain should not be able to pick up this round. Might be able to do some more damage, though.
They're definitely going to be difficult. Kiesel having that M4, though, could do a little bit of damage, some backup from his 2 teammates here. 50 seconds on the clock. They do have the bomb. They're working their way around here towards this A site. We have an altercation here with Henrico. Oh, maybe not. He's moving back. Peeking around, taking their time very slowly here. I feel like this is going to end instantly. It's just one player on Evil Vision is going to find them, and it's going to be all she wrote here for Team Rain in round number 4.
Yeah, Evil Vision just have to wait as well. There's only about 17 seconds left, and yeah, Henrico just getting the frags here. Faultless, he's been spotted out. He's been made known his position, A mid, and I think Evil Vision now just want to wait to take him out maybe after time, perhaps, or just let him live. Doesn't really matter. There's not much he can save regardless. And,
yeah, nothing he's got there.
Yep. Staying alive is all that happens for him. $1,000. And yeah, he can't buy anything in this next round. So the whole team, I think, is going to go for the Deagles because of that.
Another bit of an eco coming in from Team Rain, but Rain is so deadly with these Deagles. Now, Evil Vision, also another excellent team I've seen rock these Deagles, but Rain is just another tier above them. They can definitely have it. Well, maybe not. I thought, like I said, they could have some economical damage here for Evil Vision if Evil Vision's not careful, but right now they are just slaying these players. Cool, trying to come up with another kill. He's going to switch over to his pistol, trying to drop another player, but his teammate Cowby coming in, going to mow them down, and Evil Vision has taken the lead.
And a huge bank lead, too. Every player staying alive right there was very good for them. Cool almost died, but that would have been bad because he had the U ratio. That's a very expensive weapon. I mean, someone probably could have picked it up, but still, look at every single one of their players has over $4,400 in their bank account. And that means they have money to buy after this round, even if they lose. So Rain now trying a different strat, trying to go over towards a mid, seeing what they can find here, but it's not going to be a quick play. It's going to be, once again, a tactical play, and oh, cool, that ping difference. Had he been on his server, maybe that would have resulted in something, but he saw it just a little too late. And now, Evil Vision posture up a defense, though Henrico now's the only man. He's very aggressive up over towards A mid. And now Cool has transitioned over towards B mid to watch over. He's trying to get the spam through the door area of A mid, the shop. And A mid, I think, is going to be the place where this contest comes. Cool. Watching. Finds a frag onto Kissel early on. And now he's going to rely on his teammate. Trying to help out. Ventley, though, does have that sniper. And U ratio battle comes into play. The 2 snipers from each of these teams trying to find impact right now. It's Metal and Henrico to fortify this A mid area, but Heroes might have to be the hero of this round. There's so many players, 3 as a matter of fact, over towards storage, and that's where the real hit's going to come towards. I think it's going to be Faultless to try and just make noise and draw rotation out over towards B. But Heroes now will have to wait slowly but surely. He will have to hold very much so, because now is when his team has to rotate on. You can see his teammates so far away. Enrico finds one, but can Heroes hold on? He will find another one, and Simboe finds one, so it's a 3 versus 2 now, as Evil Vision have to go and retake this bomb site. Though Venelli does sustain big damages as he does get that bomb down.
Venelli only having that sniper rifle to work with, very low HP, essentially in one-shot territory. He's going to have to be hitting some one-shots in order to make this count. He's not going to be able to do. Metal coming in, doubles up, and that bomb will easily be defused here by Evil Vision, and they will be leading by 2 rounds. I think this is the biggest lead Evil Vision has had so far here in this best of 7 matchup.
Yeah, 2 rounds. That's saying how close this game, or these games, are going to be, as seen the past game. And yeah, no one's necessarily just running away with it right now. I think Rain finally have money to buy. They might be able to take this one and keep it very close, as we've seen these past few rounds.
Metal there. 68 maps. He has a win rate of 85%. I mean, when you look at the win rate between both these teams, Evil Vision overall has a team of an 83% win rate. And you look at Team Rain, 64% win rate. So if you're just talking statistically speaking, Evil Vision, statistically being they just lost map number 1, should win the next 2 maps today. Just something to think about. Statistically. Now, stats don't tell the whole story. They help give you a shading of what's going to happen. And again, you look at the difference between the teams in Europe and and South America, and just how things are overall differently. Those stats don't give as much of a shading if it was an exact matchup between region, but it is an interesting thing to take into consideration.
Yeah, I think if we do look at the actual leaderboard of Europe within the top European teams, there's I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams of the top 20 globally are from Europe. South America, you have 4 teams from the top 20 globally in South America. So that's what Twist was referencing there, the fact that there's just more top tier teams in Europe, 9 versus 4, and even in North America, that number goes down to also to 4. So Europe, the powerhouse, but they're Evil Vision is the #1 team in the world, and they're giving them a fight. Though Venelli, once again, that sniper rifle comes out. Cool says, maybe I need to reconsider what I'm doing here. But Calby, this is a one and done spot if they don't check it. Oh, they don't check it. They don't check it. He finds 1 kill. He finds another. He hit a 3rd. He cannot find the 3rd just yet. Venelli trying right now. He's going to go for that smoke grenade, trying to night vision, and a perfect play there by Calby. Denies everything. They had some momentum for Rain, but Evil Vision stealed away with Calby. Now they're going to be sure to check that exact spot every single time. Now Metal walks a little bit carelessly in, doesn't get flashed, but either way, Evil Vision win off of the time. And Venelli, he almost gets taken out after time, but no.
I'm glad they didn't push him.
Yeah.
Again, I think Evil Vision needs to be really careful with them pushing singly, trying to take out the last remaining player. They seem to just screw up too many times on that, and just keep those weapons. You need that economy going farther in to this matchup here. What a phenomenal play by Calabi. Incredible trigger discipline too. He waited for that other player to come out, just giving them an extra sense of like, okay, we're good where we are right here, and it really paid off. Round number 8 is now underway.
That was not a thing that a lot of teams do, and especially now because he used that tactic in the latter half of this first half, right? They only play the coalition side once, and he used it, and he now knows that every time they go up B long, they're 100% sure going to check that angle because they just had such a blunder from that angle. Venelli has been so on fire with the sniper these past few rounds, though they have not converted into any round wins. They've been able to get first picks very nicely. And Henrico, this is a nice off angle. I don't think many players are going to be suspecting here. Maybe suspecting directly to the left corner or maybe on the bomb site or behind the truck, but not necessarily in the glass right quickly. Maybe they've heard his noise, though, and it's going to be a very, very heavy play over towards this B site. Faultless now just trying to see what he can do. Oh, that nade could do huge damage. Is it going to do it? Henrico does take down Faultless. And now they know that there's players all the way over towards B long, and it's going to be Cal B to find at least 1 kill. Does damage onto Venelli and Simboe as well. And that smoke just tries to block off vision, and Henrico gets caught off guard. A 2 versus 3 now. Heroes, he finds himself between a rock and a hard place right now, trying to nade out, trying to see if they will go out further. Yes, he does take that Simboe, and now a 2 versus 2 even. Sight, here we go. Cool. Can he spot one player out? He tries to get the flick on, but it's not going to be that. Venelli now, the 1 versus 2. He gets naded, and Heroes will shut him out. Evil Vision running on all cylinders to defend their bomb sites.
They were so focused on trying to take that sniper out, and Heroes was able to just pick them off one by one by one. Here's this play we were talking about, Calabi. Trigger discipline, waiting to find Faultless. It gave them that extra sense of security on Team Rain with him being patient right there, and was able to pick up the 2K and secure his team, help his team secure that round victory.
Yeah, this is the Evil Vision that we tend to like to see, and we can see Rain requesting a tactical pause. We've talked about this plenty of time before, but I think Jake and I and the correspondents as well happy to see that this is now an option for the teams. They can regather themselves a little bit, maybe talk about strats, maybe calm themselves down a bit, right? Going directly with only, 10 seconds to even buy and figure out a strat into the next round. It doesn't give you time to reset or rethink. And the tactical pauses, they just allow people to get a higher level of gameplay in, because they're thinking more about the, overall game and not necessarily immediately, what am I going to buy? Where am I going to go? And yeah, I just like this. I like how there's tactical pauses now.
About 10 seconds left on this. I'm looking at the buys here. Cool with the ratio. Vanoli once again with the ratio. Team Rain a little more in a difficult spot with the cash. You're getting about midway here, a little over midway in the first half. Team Rain so far 2 rounds on the board. Not too bad, but you'd want to see them get at least 2 more going into the flip for them to be in a really comfortable position on that coalition side. 10-2 still very possible. Woo!
Okay. That was interesting B mid. I feel like Cool just maybe lost his duel. Sniper rifle wasn't prepared right there, but the flash, try and buy Metal a little bit of time here, as he will try and he does get a kill on the Faultless. Now he's on the bomb site. He's gonna, that nade could do huge damage. Only does a little bit though, but he's getting a lot of kills, being a pest in their side. Metal with 3 kills already shuts down this offense over towards B long, and he knows that there's both players over there right now. He spotted both. He's made that call to his teammates. He's gonna get another. Can he go for the ace? No. Vanelli denies him the ace, and Vanelli could deny them the round as well. He's been lights out with the sniper rifle. He does get that tag on Henrico, and Henrico now just trying to buy himself some time. He will get that kill, just shooting underneath the box as well. He spots him over towards the truck area, and Vanelli now just trying to go for this peek, see what he can get. But Heroes is the hero of the round, 7-2, I believe. And Evil Vision now looking there. Now this is for sure the biggest lead they've had, and they're kind of running away with this on this coalition side, Jake.
Yeah, again, you really want to see a couple more rounds for Team Rain going to the flip. As I was saying, 10-2. Still very possible to make the comeback on this map, specifically on Grounded, but it's just ever so more difficult when it's 10-2 and not 9-3 or again 8-4. I think is preferable for Team Rain. Still have time, but they need to get some points on the board. Evil Vision bringing that Scar back out. Go ahead, sorry.
These rounds are very close rounds, to be said. Going down to the 1v1s, 1v2s, but still Evil Vision are winning them all, and even when they don't have the man advantage, they've still been able to win so many rounds, which is very impressive. Now, though, Rain will chime back in, and Faultless finds a kill. So, Evil Vision back on level footing.
Minute 8 left here on the clock. Team Rain still trying to decide where they want to go with his bomb. It looks like it is going to go over here towards the A site. Heroes is going to be the one on baggage card. Couple warning shots being fired over there. Metal is here to help defend. I think he believes there is somebody over there in connector. Faultless is going to find Metal. That's a big play there by Team Rain. This round, I feel like might just be going in their favor. You can kind of feel the momentum shift. That flashbang slowing lives down, and Heroes is eliminated, and I think that is the kiss of death there for Evil Vision's win streak. The bomb about to be planted here, and it seems like that 3rd point is going to be put on the board for Team Rain, unless somehow Calabi is able to rain Hellfire into this site with that Scar in his hand.
Yeah, they're going to have to clear out so many angles, and, well, he does get some damage done onto Wives, but Cool now also not able to do anything. Rain 4 players alive, and they should be looking strong to move on into this second to last round. 7-3 now. As, look at this last round by Metal. Venelli also almost clutched, but came down to the wire. So nicely done there by Metal. And round number 11, here we go.
Again, Team Rain able to get one more point on the board. Anything else icing on the cake. They're in a phenomenal spot moving into the flip. Evil Vision needs to keep that from happening, though. They really need to go ahead and put the clamp down, take the next 2 rounds. You're going to flip 9-3. Then you only got 4 more rounds to secure on the breach side, especially if you win that pistol round. It is just all so much easier on the flip. These next couple rounds will be very important. I think that will they'll tell, though, how the outcome of this map number 2 is going to go.
Yeah, so many of the players from Evil Vision already rotated closer to B. No one's actually on the B side, so this is a little bit of a different approach that Evil Vision have. Calby opens up, but Simboe trades instantly, and those flashes and smokes maybe not as effective as Evil Vision or as Rain would like them to be. But Kissel finds a nice frag, taking out Cool. And the bomb will actually make its way onto the bomb side, but Venely will stop Metal from taking control. Maybe it gets out a little too aggressively. Venely has been so good on the sniper, and now just down to Heroes. They know where he is. They saw the flash come out. He's going to have to run through. He might be able to use the smoke to his advantage, but it peaks at the last moment. And Venely, the man of the hour, the sniper rifle, raining down death from afar. And he's been...
I want to hear the VC right now.
Yeah, he's been so impactful. I think mainly because we haven't seen too many sniper kills, but he's gotten a lot and enabled his team to really push onto the bomb sites with safety.
Yeah, and he didn't play in map number 1 either. That was I noticed that was missing, and I think his presence definitely was missing. Team Rain is happy to have him back in map number 2, and he has really helped his team out so far here on the first half of this map number 2. Might even be the MVP if he continues on with the performance he's having.
Yeah, an interesting setup here. Rain is just going to group up over towards B, and once again, Evil Vision putting a lot of their resources over towards B, predicting there might be a B hit, but it's just Metal right now with what they got. They had to full buy as it is the last round of the half, and Venely already opens up against Calby. Not a good sign here for Evil Vision as Rain look to steal back the last 2 rounds in their favor.
I mean, if they're able to win this one here, it's definitely looking like it is. What a phenomenal breach side half from Rain. It looked like could have been a 10-2, maybe a 9-3. Well, I'm gonna knock on wood here. Might end up being a 7-5 for them going into the flip. Cool's gonna find the head of Faultless. Goes for the 2, making it look easy. Trying to go for the 3rd. He's out of ammo. He's gonna have to pop the reload back and out. He's got players on his left and right. I know the information has been given to his team. Heroes coming in, finding Kizzle, trying to shut them down here, and somehow Evil Vision is able to do it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Allows himself to stay calm, cool, collected with that M4. Piles up a couple kills, and then Metal just comes from behind. He said, well, there's no one over here towards A. I'm just going to run all the way around towards B long and get the last kill. So Evil Vision, they take the lead, and now they are 5 rounds away from taking map number 2. But Rain now on the coveted coalition side here on Grounded. We'll see what Evil Vision do, and it looks like a very fast A play, A hit. But no, they slowed down just slightly, and Rain playing very far up. If they push over towards B just slightly, they'll know. Now Rain has an idea, and now it has to be the whole team to rotate on over. You can see their Faultless is going to be coming in from Oil. So is the rest of the team. But Kissel now coming in all the way from behind towards A mid, as well as his teammate.
Metal watching his backstab here. Interesting, there's 2 players over there.
Yeah, storage. Only 3 on the site, so we'll see here. Rain now making their entrance on into this bomb site. Can they hold right now? It looks like it's going back and forth. Enrico finds one, but Simboe finds another. The trades are going in favor of Evil Vision, and Kissel 1-12, running out of ammo. Could it be 1-13? No, he finds a kill, another kill as well, but Metal ends that killing spree, and Evil Vision now up to 9 rounds. The pistol going their way. So they've traded 2 for 2 right now. Evil Vision have won both of the second pistols, and Rain have won both of the first pistols on the 2 maps played so far. And, well, Kissel's been having a very tough game so far. He bottom fragged last game and is still bottom fragging this game, I believe.
Statistically speaking, this is Evil Vision's best map. Played it over 20 times. What is 20 and 21? Woo! Oh, Heroes. No, it's a pistol round, but 3K still impressive any day of the week. Benoli, the last player alive here, trying to do just a little bit of damage. Not going to be able to do anything. Metal drops him, And it's 10-4 now. Evil Vision is leading by 6.
Yeah, they've been in pretty good control this entire game so far. You know, the first few rounds were going back and forth, but that couple round spree to get them that lead towards the end of the first half was good for them, and securing the pistol only cements them even further now, just 3 rounds away. As you can see there, Kissel 3-14. He's been having a tough series so far, and this is not the series you want to have a tough game on. So Faultless, though, and Wives will tag up. Heroes does find Faultless, who's been a difference maker here for Rain, but Evil Vision not willing to back down just yet. They have to retrieve the bomb. Gonna be Heroes going all the way back to get it, but Metal taken out here, and Simboe could take down Cow B very quickly. No one's gonna push him over towards A mid, but A connector might be under attack, and Kissel now in position to frag out. Okay.
Oh, that's a scar,
Cow
baby. It is so deadly.
Cow B's like, how did you even see me? I was behind the wall. But Heroes now has a chance to add to Kissel's death trap. Yes, he does. Kissel unable to get that kill. And I do just feel bad for him at this point. 3-15 when his team is struggling to find rounds. This might be another saving grace as they're able to pull this one. Heroes is, yeah, I was about to say he's sitting in kind of a weird spot. But I'm not sure if he's trying to go for the kills or if he's trying to die, because once again, we know if you're on the breach side and you stay alive after round loss, there is no money in your account. You will be able to buy some armor, but not fully out. So we'll see. But 14-6, he's had a good performance so far this match.
Heroes gonna stay alive, keeping that gun, moving into the next round. There's Team Rain's first round here, going into the flip. The question is do we see, you know, at the start of the match, Team Rain on the breach side won the first 2, and then it was just domination for what, it was 6-7 rounds from Team Evil Vision. Does that hold true here for Team Rain now that they're on the coalition side? Taking a quick tactical pause, figuring a couple things out on the back end, maybe coming up with a quick strat, gonna change things up. What do you do your Team Rain here? You got that coalition side? How you gonna work it cool, Mark?
You know, I feel like they could try some aggression at some point. Evil Vision, you know, maybe they tried something aggressive, didn't work, and now Rain, they could use that to their advantage. They can say, oh, maybe Evil Vision's a little bit scared. Maybe they're setting up for an execute. We'll just take him out before they even have the chance to set up. So if we do see something very, you know, aggressive from Rain, I wouldn't be surprised. But, you know, it once again, doesn't seem like their style of gameplay. They're tactical, usually. But if they want to try something new, they can, you know, they can take the fight to them, even though they're on the coalition side. That being said, Rain are down 5 rounds, and I don't think they want to make any mistakes. So, we'll see if Evil Vision tend to make a quick play out here over towards A.
Bomb's getting dropped. Gonna be going for a couple quick picks here. There's a sniper over here. That'd be big if he's able to pick those kills up. Manoli is there. Wives continuing to rock that scar from the previous round. Playing very slow. I'm getting kind of some deja vu. I forget what round it was. It was round number 20 in map number 1, where Evil Vision just played very, very slow, let those smokes dissipate, and then they all struck all at once, catching Team Rain off guard. I'm getting that same vibe here. Although the difference is Team Rain just has so much better weaponry than that round.
Right. Yeah, that was when Evil Vision were able to use their deagles and steal away an eco round, essentially. And we'll see what Evil Vision can do now. They are well equipped, but running slowly out of time. And okay, all right. The Scar not able to convert on anything. Simboe, though, could result in a double kill. No, Heroes trades out instantly. And now Vanoli, he's going to have a lot of players to take down. He does find one, and he could get another. He does tag down Heroes. So, oh my goodness. Okay, on the metal, through the metal. And Heroes says, all right, I'm out. Kissel takes him out. And Vanoli, my goodness. Double
MVP.
shot on the cross, through the metal, onto metal. He does not care at all.
Can we see the scoreboard here? I mean, Vanoli is basically keeping his team in this. He has clutched up so many moments for him. 15 and 11.
15.
A majority of
gosh.
those kills are with the sniper rifle.
He's
Nuts.
he's the White Death, the White Lotus, as some might call him, raining just destruction from nowhere. They can't even see him, and Faultless now will get taken out actually by Cal B, but still, Evil Vision pick up an AK from Henrico. What can they do with it? Cal, okay, all right.
Oh.
Once again, the scar rings true, and Heroes now will take over the AK. So can be done here. Oh, Wives. He's trying to get some damage done, playing the perfect position right there for the scar. But Rain should be able to pick up a 7th.
Definitely looking like that is going to be the case here.
All right, Evil Vision. Let's see what you got over towards this A bomb site. It's going to be a quick play.
No armor to work with.
Kissel. Yep, he spotted one out already. Enrico.
Low on
I
ammo.
think they're going to be able to do much. All right, he actually does find one, but Simboe will take one out, and Cool now will get shut out as well. So 2 kills there for Evil Vision as Rain pick up the pieces and move it slowly towards a smaller deficit.
That player there where the Henrico was able to pick up Wives with that angle he had with the scar. That was going nuts.
Let's look at this replay. One through the box, right? And then he gets another one on the cross. Oh, we don't get to see the shot actually through the wall. But let us know, you know, if you saw that, it was a spectacular play.
Evil Vision 3 rounds away from taking this map number 2 in their favor, but it seems so far. They haven't been able to do much here on the breach side since the pistol round and the nice buy round for them. Since then, it's been nothing but Rain domination. They need the sun to come out here and allow Evil Vision to get a couple points. Calabi bringing out the scar. See if we have a matchup between him and Wives. Although Wives is over here on the B site, and Evil Vision seems to like that A site right now. Shots have been fired. Not a lot of damage has been done, but a lot of information has been given. Quick rotation coming in here, but he's going to go down. Cool is the man to do it. Kizzle is right here. Oh, he could have a big play.
But no, it's not going to happen, and Faultless trying to do what he can. Vanoli taken out. That is a huge play for them. And I think Evil Vision realized now if they can take out Vanoli, they will win the rounds. Right there, Evil Vision just dominate as Vanoli's taken out. They realize they just can't be scared of the sniper, but Vanoli has money to purchase another one. And Evil Vision, like you said, 2 rounds away, but these have been hard-fought rounds. They have not been easy to get these at all.
It might just be a couple rays of sunshine cracking through these thick thunder clouds here from Team Rain. Evil Vision just needs 2 more, but they're going to have some hard-fought 2 rounds in order to take it. But Team Rain, yeah, looking at it, Evil Vision gets 1 more round. They're going to have to play absolutely perfect. You need a little bit more. I would be comfortable. I think if I was Team Rain, I'd be comfortable with, let's see, 9-12. I think he could win 4 straight. But 6 straight? A little more difficult. Metal's going to be the first to open it up, finding Faultless. Wives opting to go ahead and get on out of there and stay alive. Continue defending that B site. Didn't want to take that battle there by a baggage claim with the scar. Evil Vision looks like they might be moving back out to move over here towards this A bomb site. Maybe not. They're just playing it very slowly once again.
Yeah, Evil Vision don't want to make any more mistakes. They've found themselves before, like you said, maybe more so on the coalition side, but getting carried away, saying, "Oh, we have the advantage now. Let's just go." And I think right now they're reevaluating. They don't want to falter at the last step. That's exactly what they did last game, and they will not have that repeat again. You can see they're checking the spot that they actually made famous themselves. Cool will take down Wives, and now they have to make sure Veneli is taken care of as well. The smokes will go down. They don't allow... Okay, Veneli does take down Cool. So it doesn't allow them clear passage, but Henrico will finally take out that sniper, and the bomb will make safe passage onto this bomb site. Will get planted there by Metal. And now the post plant ensues. It's going to be Simboe coming all the way from Truck and Kissel now from B-Long. I don't think they're aware. Are they even 100% aware? No! Metal, though, does take one down, and now he's aware that the next one is over towards Truck, and it's going to be the 1 versus 1, Simboe versus Metal. Who's going to win this duel right now? Just dancing around each other, and Metal, not 100% sure where he's going to be coming from, trying to spot if he's coming out from right or left. He's going to get him from the left side. Metal peeks out, takes down Simboe and Rain on their backs now. Evil Vision just need one more round to even up this best of 7.
Kizzle, such a big opportunity there. Able to find one, but not do much more. Could have been a nice Zoovi clip. Evil Vision right now at match point. It could be over here in round number 20. 13-7. I was thinking it wasn't going to be as close as map 1, but I'm definitely going to be surprised if it ends up being 13-7. Cool starting off.
Yeah.
Double PSG. Only 3 players left alive now. 2 for Team Rain.
This is looking like the beginning of the end here. Evil Vision have much better weaponry, and Simboe only with the Deagle. Don't count him out yet, but Kissel also doesn't have armor, just the helmet. So we have to see here. Evil Vision, I'm sure they'll pick up this round. Unless Simboe can come out. And, you know, we did see Vanoli do some good work, but he's not here in this round anymore. He's just spectating, watching, and Simboe will get some damage done to him. Calbeat, I think, puts this in the bag. It will be Kissel to find one, but Evil Vision, they bounce back 13-7, a much closer map than the last one we saw. And Evil Vision, they steal away Rain's map pick. So neither team taking their own map pick away. This is 1 for 1. And, well, I think we can see here having that sort of, you know, swap between Rafa and Heroes might have helped them quite a bit.
13-7. It's a little... Yeah, I was thinking 13-10, maybe 13-9. That's a bigger difference than I thought. Team Rain just really not being able to do much on that coalition side. Evil Vision has tied it back up in its best of 7 series, 1-1.
Yeah, I'm happy we're seeing here. We did see earlier, it was the 3-0s, right, in the conference finals from both of these teams, and obviously we're not going to be seeing a 4-0 domination. It's going to be at least 4-1, maybe 4-2. We'll have to see after this, because it is going to be at least, you know, we're going to at least map number 5 tomorrow. We'll have to see what holds in store for us at Raid, which is our next and final map of today. But the other maps we have tomorrow, potentially, we'll guaranteed have Canals, we will guaranteed have Bureau, and we might have Plaza, we might have Sword. But I think we're going to bring back the correspondents to see what their thoughts on this match were. Mantis and Twist, that was not as close as we anticipated.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was crazy. I definitely thought that it would be a bit closer, considering how close map 1 was, right? It was like back and forth, neck and neck. And I'm not gonna lie, I know we were talking a bit before about the sniper gameplay, because they're like notorious for how good they are on those ratios, and I was a little surprised to see Cool whip it out and be putting in the work, you know. And again, I'm not trying to sound like a hater or anything, it's just South America aren't known for their sniper, Europe are known for the snipers, like everyone knows they're so good with the ratios. So I was surprised that they were able to respond with one of their own, and they were able to make the impact frags count towards helping them get that win.
Was definitely. I mean, I was quite surprised. Like Rain, I kind of expected them to get at least like double digits, and they just seemed like Evil Vision. They were just better, I guess. It really does come down to the fact that, you know, they were Evil Vision. Their grounded map record was like 21 wins and 3 losses. So, you know, they definitely did know what they were doing. I do feel like a lot of game was like could be credited just to gun duels. It seemed like they were just able to, you know, click head faster, you know, and I can't undermine the fact that Venley was really good with the ratio as well, but unfortunately, you know, just not nearly enough. He did hit some nice shots, but yeah, Evil Vision, they looked really solid on you know, Rain's map pick nevertheless.
Yeah, and you know, Evil Vision showing they can use those sniper rifles. They can play just as well as Europe can. It definitely did a phenomenal job there. But you're curious to see when we move into some of the longer range maps like Canals, how both those teams match up.
Yeah, I am happy. Our last map is Raid, so we're going to see some chaos, some chaotic energy here. I think the correspondents will enjoy that. I think we'll enjoy that, but I think we'll hand it off to the correspondents when, you know, to let them do their thing. But yeah, excited for Raid.
Yeah, I am too. And especially, I noticed that you can tell the nerves are getting these players. It's like we're in the grand finals. I noticed one kind of blunder that Rain did early on. I think it was at the scoreline of 2-2. They went for an eco, and one of the players, I think he accidentally saved a P250 in that one round, and he ended up getting no money. And it's like he was hiding, and I think he realized at the end, like, oh, wait, hold on, I gotta push out, or I'm actually gonna save this gun. And Evil Vision, they played that smart too. They didn't peek him. They just waited for the timer to run out. They knew he didn't have a gun. So I think that was a bit of a blunder on Rain's side. Again, it could just be the nerves getting to these players. It's easier for them to make a mistake when they're sort of focused too much on, the fact that they're in the grand finals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
is a
mean,
level. Oh, good.
I mean, I just want to say the nerves are definitely there. You're playing for pretty much the biggest prize pool that there has been in years, and you know that everyone is watching. You know that everyone is commentating, probably even doing like watch longs in Discord. So you do not want to choke, and it gets you. It gets you. But ultimately, that what separates the good players from the greats. Are you able to perform under pressure, right?
Yeah, 100%. And something about Evil Vision I wanted to point out as well that I saw coming in from map 1 going into map number 2. They did a better job of managing their economy and not feeding those players on Team Rain where there's that one player left. They did it one round, but there were many moments where they could have gone for that final player left alive on Rain, but they just went ahead. They had the advantage. The time was going to run out. They had the coalition side, and they played patiently. They didn't feed them, and that really helped their economy out, winning that map number 2, 13-7.
And again, we're coming into US4 for all of these servers, so this is very different from the rest of our cross-region matches we've had throughout Worlds, because before it's like, round balance, this and that. We want to try and make sure we have the most amount of rounds possible, and now these teams can focus more on just going for the wins than, it's like, okay, this map is definitely going to favor one team just because they're playing on their own server. So I like the fact that we sort of have a middle ground server where everyone has the same ping. It kind of makes it a bit more fair and a bit more interesting rather than more lopsided games most likely taking place throughout the best of 7 series.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like that's a great addition where especially when there's 7 maps. If it goes the distance, then one team is gonna play on their home turf, and then the other one is gonna have ping in the triple digits. So I do agree that this is way better to see, and again, it just equals the playing ground. I do want to talk a little bit about map 2, Mantis, before we get into the next things that we want to talk about. One thing we noticed while watching is the fact that we kind of focused on pistol rounds, right? And it seems like both teams have won an equal amount of pistol rounds, but actually all of the pistol rounds have been won on the breach side, which is quite interesting to note. Do you think it could do anything with the fact that on the coalition side you only have XD45s? I'm saying only, but you have XD45s on coalition, P250s on breach. Do you think that has anything to do with it, or just simply kind of stats favoring the breach side today?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, because we've had Port and Grounded for the 2 maps, and, it's just Port. I would have expected, I guess, maybe the XDs to win it out just because there's a lot more close range gunfights taking place, because we haven't seen too many deagles being bought either so far on the pistol rounds. It's mostly been like the armors and sticking with the default pistols. Now, Grounded, I guess it kind of makes sense because P250 is better for those long range battles. But it's definitely interesting to see all the pistol rounds being won on breach side, because that means it's less likely there will be a more lopsided score if the coalition can get that early advantage. So it's interesting to see. Again, we're coming up to raid. I definitely think XDs will reign here. I think it's going to be coalition sided pistols. Maybe I'm predicting a little too early here, but I think we will most likely be seeing the coalition side winning out the pistols here, just because you do have all those close up encounters on raid. It's very likely.
Yeah, that's another thing we touched on. Like XD45 is way better in the kind of close to medium range, whereas with the P250, you kind of tap it. You're able to maybe not connect shots in as long ranges as with the Deagle, but still, it's just way better for those medium to long ranges. But it also depends, like when you have that XD45, or the P250, even if you're playing on a map that doesn't really favor the pistol, right? You can still find angles, you can still find ways how to use it, where the favorable range is kind of in your control, where it's the one that you want. So it also depends a lot on the individual skill, but yeah, we'll see how that one kind of goes on raid. I do tend to agree with your view on this.
Yeah, I think raid will be very fun to see just because it is a lot smaller, and I think we'll be seeing a lot of those heaven drops and hopefully some cool clutches as well as closer range gameplay. Right, I don't think the snipers will be as pertinent here, but I think we will be having a fun little event coming up soon, I believe.
Yeah, should be taking place very soon. Again, I'm interested for Raid. That's going to be happening before the third map. But coming into Raid also, and another thing that I kind of want to bring up real quick, you got to remember, Evil Vision's most recent performance on Raid, 13-1 while they were not playing on their own server versus Xenocide. I mean, they just straight up slammed them. You got to feel like they're ready. And again, their fast-paced gameplay, I can definitely see it coming here. Like, they play so aggressively, they play so quickly, they're not scared to play on Raid. They can play so fast, and I don't know how that's gonna go. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, wasn't it 13-1 last week for Evil Vision in the matchup with Xenocide? Don't think it's gonna be that different or that big of a difference between both these teams today, but this is a map that Evil Vision definitely likes and knows how to work that breach side.
Yeah, so before we get into the third map, the last map of the day, there's a new thing, you know, we always try to kind of entertain the stream. We came up with the interviews a few months ago. Now we come up with something a bit more fun, something to maybe pass time, you know, while the players are getting ready to get into that last map of today. And that is a very, very cool thing, which is called Challenge Devs and Win Credits. Basically, this is how it's going to work. There's going to be one lucky viewer, one of you in the live chat right now, who will be able to challenge one of the developers in a 1v1 battle. Yes, just in a 1v1 battle. I'll just give it off to Wadi. He's the developer who's going to play in the 1v1. So Wadi, why don't you explain how this one is going to work here?
Hello, Twist. Thank you for the intro. All right. So we're going to change up the pace a bit. We're going to give the teams a little bit of time to rest before the next round, since there is a lot of money on the line. But we're also going to give a chance for everybody in the chat. You guys, the viewers, the important viewers that's watching, you in the audience has a chance to win some giveaways. So we're going to be giving away some metal cases in the chat. So make sure you keep a look on that. But we have a contest that's going to go on right now. And how this works is that we're going to bring one lucky contestant that will come play a match with me. It's going to be a 1v1 sniper bolt only, Euratio or TRG. It's the first it's 6 rounds long. So the rules is just like the upcoming mobile esports sniper tournament. So make sure you put that in the calendar and go watch those streams when that happens. But we'll be posting the code very soon. Actually, it's shown right now. And the first person who joins this room will be able to get into this game. And whoever gets in here has a chance to win 5,000 credits. Yes.
Go, 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 go.
So 5,000 credits. All right. So we'll see who will get into here. But make sure that if you don't, if you're in the chat, just make sure you look out for those giveaways, as those cases will be giving over there. But yes,
we'll also be commentating this one, so well, you know, you'll have a little bit of pressure on. Not only will you be facing off, and Wadi, do you want to explain if they lose to you, do they get anything or do they get nothing?
Actually, that's something to talk about. You know, we never talked about.
They would beat you. Is that what our assumption was from day one?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
okay.
Actually, no.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I'm kidding. No, I mean the whole idea just came kind of like if you're watching like a basketball game, right? There's a halftime show and there's a person kind of throwing a 3-pointer or no half court shot to see if they can make it. So in a way, yeah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, maybe they'll win, maybe they won't win. But
okay.
Do you think that they should get something if they like a prize if they don't win?
Hey, look, I mean, I just am commentary, you know, if you are so kind of your soul to give something, maybe you could, but
I mean, they're gonna get shame if they lose. That's enough.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, maybe we'll see how close it is, but yeah, I think has anyone joined the matchup yet? Has anyone joined the room? And
we're in.
We're in. All right, so then I think we'll be switching over on our production side shortly to the game, and then we should be able to see this matchup. This will be fun. I don't know who's actually in the game, but here we go. It is a 1 versus 1. And all right, here we go, I guess.
There's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, I don't think we're not necessarily in it just yet. I think we're waiting. Someone has already joined, and here we go. Okay, it is a 1 versus 1. I'm not. Is it like a team deathmatch? I assume, like first to 10 or something like that. What do you? What,
There's 6 rounds. 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
6
All
rounds
right.
total.
Sniper.
Elimination.
Yeah, here we go. We got on the kind of canals map, and let's see who's gonna. We got one Lithuanian versus Wadi, and okay, Wadi already showing that the reason he's a dev so he can have some cheat codes. Lithuanian is
Reason I'm a dev.
Yeah,
wow.
What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Masters.
Right. We're not good either. But oh, look at this. Look at this. Wadi's trying a different strat over here. Jake, you want? We should. I feel like you should do like a speed round.
They got to move a little faster, though. I don't think we're able to do it. Wadi jiggling back and forth here. Ooh, Lithuanian has spotted him, trying to find him, but they're slowing it down just a little bit. Wadi trying to switch him out with his knife, but he's no Jedi. He can't flip the bullet back at him. And now Lithuanian taking the next.
Did this guy know the rules before? Why is he so fast?
You're just mad because bad. So
all right, I'm gonna change it up though.
He's struggling a little bit, right? He's trying to spot one out. No, he can't even get the kill right now. Lithuanian's got the full advantage right now. And okay, all right. Spots one. Can he get the kill? Lithuanian's going for the no scopes right now. Wadi trying so hard with his scoped in, can't even get the kills. Lithuanian, oh my goodness, 3-0. I think we did expect them to beat Wadi in all accounts. Wadi, what's your rank in rank? Master. Okay. And so we are in this.
Sorry, did you do a dev command for that, or is it actually because?
Yeah.
You know what?
I was about to say we're in the
it's actually hard to talk
of the top 2 teams.
While you're
this
playing.
is why. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to the hashtag content creator life, right, Wadi? Trying to play and commentate at the same time. It's not easy. It's not so easy, is it? Right? Trying to be entertaining. You got to focus your attention both on your fingers on the screen as well as your voice, and not sound like an absolutely. Yeah, I know. We're just gonna distract him for as long as we can at this point. Look at him. He's trying. Oh, he's going in. He's going in close quarters. No, Lithuanian says, "Teabag, get him out of here."
Boom! Headshot.
All right. So,
the thing is,
I think also a reminder: if you want some black metal cases, you can start spamming your in-game name or your game ID as well. Okay, Wadi gets 1 kill. All right, but if you're in the chat, start spamming your name for some cases because it's just 1 Lithuanian now. 2 rounds away, 2 kills away from getting rid. From getting, yeah. Look at that. What? He's not the winner. He's not the champion.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, look at that. Right now, I think Lithuanian's got his 5,000 credits. Hopefully. And Wadi now purchases the TRG. Okay, never mind. Has the ratio instead. Just giving himself as much power as he can using those dev commands. Look at that. He's not even the winner. He can't be having that glove skin combo. Dev cheaters. Hashtag Wadi's a cheater. Look at this. It's not even fair. Oh, he gets tagged through the box too. Okay. Oh, no shot. No shot. Wadi actually gets a kill right here. I don't believe it. Look at that.
So close.
Whiffing every single shot.
The pressure's
He's trying so hard not to. Yeah, he's trying so hard not to get mad at us too. He's laughing.
What's that meme with the person who has the face mask on with the angry behind? It's a face mask.
Yeah, feels whatever, man. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Lithuanian wins. He's gonna get the 5,000 credits, I think, and very well done. Wadi, what do you have to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more practicing, I guess.
A little more practicing. I think a lot.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed that little fun interlude. I certainly enjoyed it. Jake and I did not really know about this, honestly. So
no, I had no idea this was coming in. We're very surprised. That was definitely entertaining. Congratulations there to Lithuanian on winning. We'll be getting those credits into your account shortly.
Awesome. And Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Evil Vision versus Rain on map number 3 of the Critical Ops Worlds Grand Finals. It's going to be raid. It's going to be US servers. It's going to be 1-1, but soon to be 2-1. Who is going to take the advantage going into tomorrow? We're going to have at least 5 games guaranteed, as it is 1-1 so far. And I think we're going to go through a little bit of a break before we come back with map number 3.
About a minute left here on the clock now. It looks like B is going to be the site of choice once again. You can see the bomb carrier over here. Reborn beginning to make his way up through B elbow. Brew getting a little aggressive moving down here. He's going to position himself perfectly here by the red truck. And his teammate Hakeem over here working with the AUG. He finds one. One is actually going to put down Rex, but Hakeem is playing strong. They're doubling up on site with his teammate Twirl getting a kill on Reborn. Now in this 1 versus 3, this should be quite easy for them to cross the 1 minute mark in round number 8. The bomb is moving over here towards 8 and about to have Hakeem. I think he's going to catch him off guard. They don't realize he's here. He finds one, trying to go for the 2, but he gets flashed. He's able to do a little bit of damage. His teammate Twirl coming in, staying strong, and he's able to break the armor. Over there on McLaren, and then there's McLaren going down, and Twirl somehow is able to pick up the 2K. It's 7-1. Round number 9 is now underway. Crossfire is currently destroying. The 1 shot, 1 kill.
And I don't think it's going to go into such a good favor this time around, considering it looks like the B side is where they want to go, and it's not good. I mean, it could be still a good move to make. It's like it keeps still doing at least getting 1 with flash and dealing some damage. Although, yet again, coming from the side for a triple and to a...
Off the reload. Only 18 bullets in the mag. That could cause a problem. I don't know why McLaren didn't think to look. Now down to 1 versus 1. Twirl has the time against him. That bomb is slowly ticking down. Sees the player over there in the corner. He's going to come out. Lands multiple shots. He somehow is able to pick up the kill. And Twirl has just enough time here to defuse the bomb, and Team Crossfire are going to be able to go into the flip.
Evening up. I'm sure he's going to come from the side too. Kind of the MO. Now they got the bomb planted. That's at least some extra cash. But now they have to get into the bomb site. And right now, I mean, they got a Scar sighted in. And then an SG from God. Just hanging out. It's definitely going to be a tough one. They definitely have some equipment coming in. But guess what?
Oh my gosh.
Uri doesn't need it. Or he's not afraid. Don't worry about that.
1 token shotgun being pulled out here by Uri as well on Team Saints. You got to start managing that economy very, very carefully, because you don't want to get into a situation where you get to round number 25 and it's like, oh crap, we only got 10K in the bank and we have to eco. You got to be careful, and Saints being smart, going ahead and taking that early eco. Kira striking first with that Deagle. McLaren finding Hakeem. These eco rounds are so important for these teams. And so far, they've evened the body count board up as God's is able to pick up a 2K inside of Cross. Rex 83% health here and 78 on the body armor. Now, God's in a little bit more of a difficult spot. He's in that 1-shot territory. No armor left, 13 HP, and quite a big dream here trying to hang in map number 1. Legion popping up. I think Rex saw him, and he's making the rotation over here towards apartment. He's going to make some noise and allow his teammate to come out and backstab him. Yeah, what a perfect play. It's 4 versus 5 here. That AUG was able to be picked up by Blitz, a sub coming in for Team Saints. Got in a difficult spot. He's got 3 players about to pop out B-Long and 1 coming out of baggage. Always able to find the kill there on McLaren. He was low, he pops around the corner, he's able to double up on Blitz. That AUG is not going to any use here, and there's probably not much more Team Saints is going to be able to do. 17-5 here to work with team economy-wise. It's looking like they might go 1 more eco here, and I think that's a good decision by them. Go ahead, take 1 more, build up as much as you can, and then come back into round number 6 swinging.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
I know it's only a pistol round, but still.
I mean, you got 4. They have a bit of a better hand on grounded, seeing as they have 1 a lot more than 0, like they've had on Plaza. So, and it looks like it's showing. They've definitely got it looking real nice. And I was about to go, it might be, but definitely not. It's definitely going to go to the side of Saints at this point. It's not over yet, but
Welcome to Zoovi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zoovi is the place to share your moments. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. There are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zoovi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zoovi. Find out more at zoovi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. VOD International and G Fuel,
Helping to make you super.
Hello, Critical Ops fans, and welcome back. Thank you for waiting for that break time. We had to make sure that we could have everything ready to go before we hop into map number 3. We still have a little bit more stuff we're going to be talking about before we head into that map as these players get ready to join the room. And I am being joined by Twist as well. Are you excited for our 3rd map?
Yes, I am. Raid is the next map coming up, and I'm very excited. Personally, Raid is one of my favorite maps, so, we'll talk predictions a bit later. But before we do, as always, this stream, this whole World Tournament would not be possible. It would not be as great as it is without our lovely sponsors. So we gotta take some time to appreciate them, Let's start off with G Fuel. Again, like G Fuel, it's gamer fuel. That's what the G stands for. If you want to be a G, just get some G Fuel, man. It energizes you. It allows you to play better, to focus better, to just be better in general. Why would you not take this opportunity? Do you want to clutch the 1v3? Yes? Well, then get some G Fuel. There are so many different flavors, so many different tastes you can choose from. There's many different products as well. It doesn't only have to be in powder form. You can even buy like G Fuel crystals, I believe. That's something that I saw. If you want any of those goodies, if you want to just be more energized whenever you're playing, go to gfuel.com, use the code esports mobile, make sure the capitalization is correct at checkout, and you get 20% off your order. That means if you buy 5 G Fuel tubs, you pretty much get one for free. You only pay for 4 if you use the code. So, if you want that, go and get some G Fuel. I'll let you talk about our next sponsor, Manthus. It's just as great.
Yeah, and again, REDMAGIC are doing a giveaway. If you join the link that is being posted in the chat every so often, if you click on that, you can enter in the giveaway through Gleam, and you can win yourself a REDMAGIC 7S Pro, which is a great phone for Critical Ops. It has a flagship chipset Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with 18 gigabytes of RAM. It has a 20,000 RPM turbofan to prevent overheating, and it also comes with a 520 Hz touch capacitive shoulder trigger and an under-display camera for full screen, incredible flawless gaming. Again, make sure you're joining the link in the chat if you want to be entered in the giveaway for that REDMAGIC Pro. And we also have to give a shout out to Zoovi, an amazing app where you can share your clips with your friends and fellow gamers. You can post whatever game, search by the trend, or just through your friends list, whatever you want. Critical Ops is on here too, so you can post whatever clips you got, even if you're playing Critical Ops. This is a great app where you can go ahead and post your clips. So make sure you all are downloading Zoovi and posting your clips on here. I know a lot of these pros have been using it. You guys should be doing it too. You can select your clip easily and conveniently if you want to upload it. Now you might be wondering, all right, I got Zoovi, but I need some clips to get. How can I get them? Well, I think the Sniper Showdown is a great way to do it, and the registrations are closing very soon. They close at 8 p.m. CET, so make sure you all are registering right now if you want to get your hands on some of those amazing rewards. Again, if you go to the Mobile Esports website, under the tournament section, you can register for the Sniper Showdown and find out about the prize pool, the format, all that stuff, and it's open to everyone. So anyone, even you guys watching in the chat, can register for that. So good luck to everyone who registers for that, and again, they close very soon. And one last giveaway that we have going on right now for the viewers. If you want your hands on a Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt, make sure you join the Gleam link that is in the chat as well for that. You can get your hands on one of these very clean Critical Ops Worlds t-shirts. It's very nice, very subtle, and it's cool that we have a t-shirt giveaway. So make sure you all are joining, and that is all we got for the sponsors. We're almost ready to hop back into map number 3. We got a little more housekeeping to do before that, and right now we can look at the global leaderboard. But again, we've seen this a lot, and it's nice to see the top 2 teams in the world are here on the leaderboard. It's like, it really just shows we have the best of the best matchup possible with Evil Vision versus Rain. They both have such high points and such amazing stats, so it should be amazing. We're gonna have amazing best of 7 throughout these next 2 days.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, I feel like the 2 teams that really deserve to be at Worlds, that deserve to, take the final stage and fight for those $12,000 are really both these teams, because just, points wise, but also what we've seen from their gameplay, like they are pretty much like arguably the 2 best teams. So, some could make the argument maybe only top 5, but still I think this is a great matchup. And so far, I mean, it's literally 1 for 1, right? Like actually both teams winning the opposite team's map pick. So that just comes to show, how close it actually is. Talking about map picks, here we can see the kind of map veto statistics that we have. We have to remind everyone, Village and Canal and Legacy are out of the map pool here. So, Village with that 5% getting pick rate, not really doing itself any favors, but we're not going to see it, unfortunately, even if it does go the distance. Soar, however, another map that is heavily neglected and just not picked at all. We can see Village and Soar having the 2 lowest picked percentages. Soar is going to be played, possibly, and if it is played, it is going to be the 7th map, so that just makes it so much more interesting. Again, reminding everyone, both teams, both Rain and Evil Vision, have 100% win rate on Soar, so again, I really do hope it goes the distance, because it would just be so much fun. But the map in question that we're gonna see, the next one is Grounded with 37%, 36% pick rate, so quite a popular map. And I feel like from what I've seen, at least on the European side of things, on Raid, it's just so much fun to watch. And there's just many different approaches to it. It's one of the most fun maps to watch in terms of like just breach side, just because it's kind of a breach side, right? So I think a lot of great things are coming up in the upcoming game.
Yeah, and Raid will be super interesting. I know Evil Vision just dominated on that map, and it's not just us who are going to be, thinking about this. We obviously also have our casters who are actually be watching the game, and I want to know what their thoughts are as we head into Raid here.
Well, thank you, Manthus, for bringing us back in. I think it's good to look at the stats here. We always are a little bit cautious about stats, but this one is pretty clearly one-sided. Evil Vision have 11 wins, 3 losses. This is their map pick. This is the US servers being said, but still, they have 11 wins, 3 losses compared to Reign's 8 wins and 9 losses. Reign have had, a flip-flop back and forth on this map of Raid. So, maybe they aren't able to actually dominate on Raid, but they've seen some success, but Evil Vision have had lots of success on Raid. So I think they're going to be able to take this one, given their historical success and given the fact that they actually just pretty much dominated Grounded, even though both teams have had pretty good win rates on that map as well. So my pick goes to Evil Vision for our last map of the day.
I think you got to be feeling Evil Vision as well, especially having watched them play last week versus Team Xenocide on this map, 13-1. I definitely don't think it's going to be a 13-1, but yeah, I think it's going to be going over to EV. It's going to be curious to see how Team Reign can play, because you need to play a little faster on the breach side of what we've seen from them the last couple maps. They like to play a little slower.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if they can repeat their performance similar to that 13-1 that they had in the last weekend versus Xenocide. So it'll be interesting to see how Raid plays out. Obviously, I think we're almost ready to hop in, so we'll hand it back off to our lovely casters as we head into map 3 here.
Awesome. Right. Yeah, this map, pretty good. I think we're going to see, like Twist said, some pretty explosive breach side rounds. I think it's going to be tougher on the Coalition side to hold off, but Evil Vision didn't care either way. 13-1 was that indicative last week versus Xenocide. So we'll see which side they started on, which side Reign started on here as we get into the knife round.
Let's go. Was that what I hear? Oh, the knife round is just about to start here. Here we are, folks, on Raid, map number 3. We are tied up in this best of 7 series. Coming to the close of day 1, it's 1-1 here for both of these teams. Whoever wins this is going to be leading going into day 2 tomorrow. This is definitely big for both these teams here. Coming towards mid, knife instantly starting. There's no playing back and forth going on, and Team Reign just superior.
That is a nice difference between the knives we saw yesterday in the 3rd place match, Crossfire and Xenocide. Xenocide loved to just sit back in a corner. Meanwhile, Reign said, I do not care for your corner. I'm just going to go and charge you instantly on, and they win it. So interestingly enough, the team that has won the knife round has won the map. Now, we've only played 2 maps, but we'll see if that comes true as we get on into this actual game, map 3, Raid. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. Evil Vision versus Reign. It does look like we are here ready for map number 3, the last map of today, and we'll have to see which side is starting on which team is starting on which side. It looks like Evil Vision are going to be starting on the Coalition side, Reign on the Breach side. So they want maybe a little more advantageous start here. As we have mentioned, the Breach side is a little easier, or historically more rounds happen from there. And Reign already finding huge success. Heroes as well does answer back, but Symboi and Venali find 1 apiece. And you can see here Reign looking to attack this B bomb site. They are all over towards Heaven, and Heroes going to try and do what he can, but that XD45 not necessarily raining successfully. Henrico still just sitting there on this A bomb site trying to defend absolutely nothing, because there's nothing happening over towards A. And we'll have to see here, Evil Vision, can they retake this bomb site?
It's possible. 3 players to work with here on the side of Evil Vision. Cool up here inside of Heaven. Heroes and Enrico about to enter that site. Gotta play big with that Deagle.
Yeah, we'll see. Reign, the bomb is ticking down slowly. Evil Vision, they're really not getting any sort of come on into this bomb site. I think they might have to go for the save or something, because Reign, they're kind of bailing out of here. But yeah, Reign, oh, okay, all right, cool. Trying to go for this defuse, but he's not gonna be able to get it. Reign, a very nice pistol there, and we talked about it. The Heaven play, that's exactly what happened. They just rushed out into Heaven, got the bomb plant, and we did see some insane clutches from Heaven when we previously saw Raid, but that's not going to be happening this time around. Reign pick up the pistol round, and they will be able to buy all AKs. That is an interesting buy into the second round.
The believe, if I understood correctly earlier, all pistol rounds so far have been won by the Breach. Interesting.
Yeah, and Rain have won both of the first pistol round, all the first pistol rounds as well. So Rain continue to win the first side, and then usually Evil Vision win the second pistol round. But it looks like here they're able to get 1 kill on the side of Evil Vision. Rain should be able to close this one out pretty easily though. And Rafa, okay, all right, he could come through, sneak behind them, and cause a little bit of damage, but it doesn't look likely. The Rain player is making their way on over towards this A bomb site, and it actually is Heroes to sit on the bomb site, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much here. It's going to be very tough. Yeah, he gets shot through the box, and Rafa now trying to do what he can, will get shot in the face. And so Rain take round number 2. Jake, you know what's interesting? I have not seen the SA-58 like in the past few games at all. It has like certainly just disappeared, as it looks like, from competitive play.
Yeah, I saw it pulled out one game at some point. I forgot who it was. I think it was in North America early on in Worlds. But yeah, it basically has what was a very popular eco weapon to pull out has just pretty much disappeared. Faultless pulling out this shotgun here in his eco buy. Can definitely come in big here inside of Vince. He's about to pop around the corner, have an altercation with the player here. Oh, Henrico's got the better shot though, and he's gonna pop his top.
Yeah, it's interesting because he had the money to buy something better, but he chose to just buy a shotgun. And the nade actually does good amount of damage across all those players: Kissel, Symboli, Wives, and Venely, as well, taken down decently low. The flash does come out, it does blind a teammate, I believe, and yeah, they're gonna get taken out because of that. Flash not able to result in anything, and Heroes trying to do some damage. He does do damage, but not a single kill yet. And right now, Evil Vision are getting pushed out of their own bomb site. Rain just completely dominating on this A bomb site, and so we'll have to see what comes of this. That flash coming out, I don't think it's going to allow any sort of entrance, though. Cool wants to deny it. Oh, 3 kills already, and now just down to Venely. Can he clutch this one out? Yes, he can! It goes back and forth, and Rain maintain their composure.
Thought Evil Vision had that one in the bag. Rain saying nope and washing that chance away. Again, I think there is a very strong case so far for Vernoli here to be the MVP. Had some incredible rounds in map number 2 with the sniper, and having already a great start here in map number 3, helping his team clutch up that round number 3.
Yeah, it's been all Rain so far, and their money, though, has not been the best. Venely is the one that has the most amount of money, but even if they continue to win like this, they won't have very much. Evil Vision have been pushing them very difficultly, and they've not been easy to win rounds, but already one player down. Faultless out of the round, hasn't been able to get a single kill, and the bomb player to Venely is gone as well. Kissel finally finds one in return, and so 4 versus 3. This is Evil Vision's best chance they've had to pick up a round.
Bomb slowly taken down. Rafa trying to get some angles. Heroes going to be able to find Wise. Heroes knows there's another player up top inside of Heaven, but it's Rafa going to trade him out. And doubles up with the M4, and that bomb will easily be defused now, and Evil Vision will put that first point on the board.
Very nicely done there. The retake comes in successfully. I think it's after the aggressive coalition side peak, which we haven't seen very often. I think Evil Vision don't want to make those mistakes, but right now it's a tie game. They can pull out some cheeky plays to try and see what aggressive things they can get. And plus, it's the last round of the half, or the last game of the day. Sorry. So they do have a little bit more wiggle room, but Venely, once again, that nice clutch there after what seems like it could have been a 2 versus 4 retake, denied by Venely the last second. But Evil Vision should be able to find a second round here, though the nades do come in quickly, and it seems like Evil Vision might not be prepared for this. Metal might just concede the bomb site and allow them to get this bomb plant down, and that's exactly what happens here. Speaking of the EU prowess, look at the nade usage. They're able to smoke it off and flash off and at least get a bomb plant, which is worth it for them, extra money. And they potentially could get the round here. Unlikely, given their weaponry, but still, they could pull off an upset. Kissel already finds 1 kill, and Henrico flashes himself and his teammates. Rafa and Metal, though, they do get these kills, and Kissel now looking for this kill. What can he find here? They're looking a little bit disjointed, but Henrico finds one finally. And they're going to have to go for this bomb defuse. Yep, they should have it. And it does go through. A little chaotic, but they still get it done.
It's always chaotic on this map.
Oh, yeah. That's why I love this map.
Yep.
You never know what's going to happen.
Rain doing a phenomenal job of getting that bomb planted over and over and over again. But look at that. It's a very similar amount of maps played, but a negative win-loss ratio for Team Rain. That's not something you see very often. An 80% win-loss ratio for Team Evil Vision. That 80% number holds true for EV a lot. Overall, as a team, I think it's 83% win rate, and this is an 80% win rate for them on this map. Again, statistically speaking, they lost the first map today. They should win map. They won map 2, and now they should win map 3. Strictly speaking, from statistics.
Oh, okay, cool.
What?
That was so disrespectful. He jumped up, saw him fully, did not even move, and then just continued to shoot. He said, "Oh, that's where you are. All right, thanks. Give me a kill." Cool, just calm, cool disrespect towards Rain. He says, "I do not care.
His
I could have moved."
Definitely weren't weak.
No, holding strong. Mom's spaghetti is there.
Fills you up, man.
And yeah, fills you up. Fills up Cool's cup just like he filled up his kill feed there. Double. Faultless still with 0 kills, which is unlike Faultless. We've seen him do very well in the past. And also something to note, I do believe we did not see... we do have, I think, another switch, I believe. But Rafa out for Kawabi here on this map. So switch back in, and we'll see here. It should be Evil Vision to take away and stop Rain from moving forward. So substitutes have been back and forth, and Simboe now is fully... No, okay, takes down Henrico. All right. But he should be taking out any second now.
You'd think. There's a hell of a lot of hellfire being fired up there towards heaven. Cool is going to be the one to finally drop it, and Evil Vision has tied back up the score here as we move into round number 7. Yeah, here's his play by Cool, man. Look at this. Finds the one, jumps up. He's going to jump again just to make sure he's still there and finishes him off. Like, what?
He just does not care. No care in the world. He's that confident. And here we go. The fast play over towards mid from Evil Vision, but an even faster play from Rain over towards the A site. They are just busting out on to this A bomb site. Henrico finds 1, and Rafa will get 2. Can he get 3? He will find 3. Can he get 4? Nope. Renly will stop him, but Metal will shut it down. All right, Evil Vision, here's the lead for them on the Coalition side too, nonetheless.
Yeah. Starting out here on the Coalition side, you only got a few more rounds before you go into the flip, and again, it's that breach side, which I am bracing myself to see how Evil Vision plays on that breach side, because they have done some incredibly impressive work on the breach side in the past here on Raid. And they're doing a good job on the Coalition side. If you're Team Rain, you need to get a few more points on the board.
Yeah, and Team Rain notably did not swap anyone. Evil Vision did swap Rafa for Kawabi, so Kawabi no longer in for this map. Rafa in there, but from map 2 to 3, Rain's roster is still the same, and it looks like Wise has picked up a kill on Henrico.
Playing it very slow here in round number 8. Cool, giving a couple warning shots, giving away his position, but quick to move out of that mid-long. About a minute 8 now left on the clock. Team Rain seems to be favoring the B site. You fake and move back around towards A. They haven't gone B as much, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they are committing.
Yeah, these rounds have been very quick, and Rain have been able to make a good move. And look at that. All those nades coming out. This alerts Evil Vision that there's definitely a play coming out over towards B, and, well, it does not sustain here for Evil Vision. Metal now, the last player, I think, is just going to go for the save. Rain equalize here, 4-4. And, well, the good thing, at least we've seen so far, is neither team has really lost by time, I don't believe. They're definitely able to make it on into the bomb sites with more than enough time. And Faultless will get taken out from behind by Metal, but now they know exactly where he is, and they might try and stop him as soon as they can.
Rain kind of in a similar spot as Evil Vision was in the first couple maps, where it's like you don't want to just feed that last player. You don't want to just give him easy kills and do more damage to your economy. Metal's going to jump down here, not have no altercation. Bomb goes off, and it looks like everybody will be moving into the next round with their lives. Oh, Rafa It's interesting you bring in, if you sub Rafa out after map 1, he comes back in map 3. Evil Vision's working those subs, bringing in different blood. Sometimes it's a good decision, sometimes it's a bad decision. Sometimes you bring it in, you just want to stick with those main 5 you have, like Rain's been doing for the most part, because it kind of builds some chemistry, gets some cohesion in the game. You know what's going on, bringing that fresh blood sometimes doesn't work. Oh, sometimes it does. It gets a clean set of eyes in there, and you start seeing things you haven't previously seen and can make a big difference. Seems to be paying off so far from Evil Vision.
Yeah, I think Calabi realized, or Evil Vision at least realized Calabi bottom frag both of those games, maybe wasn't having the best day, so trying to call in some better backup. Faultless as well right now, having a very tough game. He did bottom frag last game as well. He was top fragging the first game, but since then it's had a little bit of a struggle, so we will see what impact he can have. Has had no kills so far this game, and Rafa now fully flash, has to fall back, but his teammates are there to support him. And Metal now can hear the players running above him. He knows that they're going to be very close. Simboe will get killed. And they're going to try and peek him again. Faultless as well. And Kissel, the triple, the quad kill. No, almost. Wives will stop him at the last moment, but Rafa shuts it out. And Metal shows exactly why he is one of, if not the, no, he is the top rated player in the world.
It's not something you normally see from the in-game leader either, where you are the in-game leader and the top-rated player in the world. I mean, look at those stats. So overall rating of 2.07, which is, again, the best. And then a win rate of 85% with almost 70 maps to your name. That is nuts.
That is a lot of best of 3, best of 5, best of 1s played. And Metal shows again, he already starts off this next round with a kill. He was flashed, so Wives will take him out. And this A bomb site now completely under siege, no one to defend it. Enrico now sits all the way far back from the spawn area trying to see what he can do, but the defense is going to come in, rotating in from tunnels, and it's going to be a conflict over here. Wives holds them off so far. Cool does find one through the smoke, actually, so nicely done there. Kissel's just going to try and see what he can do, try and find any smoke spam. But another smoke put down there by Rain denies vision, and right now, these smokes not allowing any sort of entrance on into this bomb site. Rain looking to hold down A so securely, and Henrico will be able to find just 1, 2, actually. Maybe can he find Kissel? He still does have time for this, actually. I don't know if he knows exactly where he is. He's going to go for this defuse on the bomb already.
Gosh.
Does Kissel get him? Does Kissel get him? No, he doesn't.
No way.
No, he does. No, there's no time. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Giving me a heart attack over here. I thought he almost had time. That was down to the last second, too. My God. All right.
This play here is insane. Look at the one. Player drops in. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's another one. No problem. And it's almost able to finish off him.
That was so close. I do hope we get a replay next round of that bomb defuse. That'll be, I think, down to the wire there. And it keeps Rain in this game. It keeps him close. And look at that. Rafa only with the deagle. Not even armor. Not even any nades. But they are heavy stacked over towards mid and trying to see what they can do. A lot of damage done here, but still comes out Rain winning on top with just now Metal left alive. He has gotten 3 kills from this exact position, though, so don't count him out. But Venely spots him out. Knows exactly where he is. Doesn't want to get any more of those shenanigans. And yeah, they're going to try and avoid him as much as possible, I believe.
Minute 5 here on the clock. Metal, the last man alive. Rain will quickly push over here towards his A site and get the bomb planted. I believe Metal's just going to try to save here. Maybe not. You move back around. I mean, you're looking at it right now. Worst. Oh, no, wait, what?
Okay. Metal.
Now it's totally manageable.
Simbo's so low too. Look at less than 10 HP. And now he's
just
scared.
daring him to plant the bomb.
Oh my goodness, Metal. He might have outbrained him right now. Going all the way back around. I don't think Simbo is at all going to be aware.
And
he's over
like,
towards spawn.
Yeah, he's like, he knows he's going to play the clock here and then plant the bomb. He's got plenty of time. Metal knows this. He's just taking his time. Taking his time. He knows he's got plenty of time to work with.
Going all the way around. There's no way Simbo's going to expect this. Maybe from tons. I don't think he's going to look over towards long, though.
Well, you think you'd have to. I mean, after this much time has gone by? I don't know.
Oh,
he's definitely not expecting it.
Metal's got this one. Oh no, the longer he waits, I think the more Simboe might look, but nope. Metal, the 1v3 clutch, again and again, showing why he's the best. That's so insane.
Like, that was Rain's round, practically. I'd basically written it off. Evil Vision. Well, they got the vision to win here. They've taken that round away from them, and it looks like they might be able to get this next round here with the momentum they've got. Here's just play. Henrico coming up.
Yeah, I want to see how close this was. That bomb tick down. It was. Oh, it was so close. It was within 0.5 seconds. No way. Oh my God, that was nuts.
Man, I'll tell you what, that would have been nuts if they got that defuse. I mean, it's nuts what just has happened last round. Like, I'm getting used to these crazy plays Evil Vision does. And it happens very often. They pull something out of nowhere. They did it in map number 1 with the Deagles, the glass cannon play, which I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. And then all of a sudden they take a round right out of Rain's jaws. And they did it just there in round number 11. Evil Vision might be able to go into the flip where I think they'll have the advantage 7-5 here, unless Team Rain is able to pull this up and take it to 6-6.
Oh, Henrico has done huge amounts of work already. Another bit of damage. 3 kills there from Heroes. And now just down to Wives. He could... Oh, if he shoots right now. Nope. He's a little bit off now, but okay, all right. Metal knows that he can go in. If he rushes through, he will get the kill. And Evil Vision, 7 rounds on the Coalition side of Raid. What a nutty turn of events.
Nuts.
And yeah, Metal, he just, he's so good right now. Stellar, performing lights out. And here we go. Round swap. It is Evil Vision with a 2-round lead on the now Breach side of Raid. And they're going fast over towards A. No indication that they're going to be there. No nades thrown just yet. I think Heroes might be chucking this one out right now, finally. But now they realize it's going to be an A hit. And Heroes now playing the lurk. Venley, he will take him down. Oh, what a dirty shot. You see the Venley's ragdoll? He just flipped out. And they get the bomb down. Evil Vision have taken control of this A bomb site, taking control of mid. And right now, Faultless is the one to have to chase after Heroes, who just decimated his teammate. Right now, okay, all right, over towards long. Henrico, though, Kissel finds 3 kills. The XD at close range. Twist talked about it. Yeah, and Heroes now taken out. Rafa, 1 versus 3. We've seen a clutch before. We've seen a 1v3, but can it be done right now? 1 shot. Can he get the second kill? No, he can't. And
Did he play time enough? No, he didn't.
No, there's more than enough time. Rain, they clutch it out. That looked very in favor of Evil Vision until Kissel just got 3 kills. They were overaggressed over towards A long. And Evil Vision, they bite the bullet.
Rain snapping around out of Evil Vision's mouth right there. Interesting to see here by Evil Vision. I was gonna say, look at this, the buy they're coming in with.
Okay. They got the bomb plant down at the end of the day.
And so a little extra cash to work with.
Yeah. But this is the first game that Rain have won both pistol rounds. So currently Rain are winning in the pistol rounds, but still losing in the game, which is incredible right now. Evil Vision still... Oh, okay.
Oh, through the smoke.
All right. We had some authentication over here.
Does he have X-ray?
Yeah, I was about to say, was he watching the stream? Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Cool, bringing it back in.
Through the smoke. That's 4 kills. Heroes as well. Right quickly as it turned in favor of Rain, it turns back into Evil Vision. And Heroes, oh, he could do it. He could do it right now. He knows one's right there. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Faultless. We'll take him out in cool now. And a 1 versus 2. He has a 1 versus 1, but no, Faultless shuts it out. And finally, Faultless comes alive. Tie game. That was almost Evil Vision taking it, and they're going to have to save this round.
Yeah, they most definitely have to. Valiant effort there coming in, not taking the eco, going for more of the broken buy. But it looks like they're going to go for that glass cannon play. Once again, Evil Vision wants to show how fast they can play here on this map. We're talking about it. It was a 13-1 the last time they faced up here. But you think Rain knows this. Rain knows this about Evil Vision, how they like to play this map. They're ready for them. Oh, Deagle with shots. Faultless going to make Metal pay for it.
Finally as well. Eliminates Cool. And so now the 2 versus 5 Evil Vision, if they can get a kill. All right, they do take down Kissel, who last round did eliminate 3 There's so many of those players, but Venely now, oh my goodness. He doesn't even need a sniper to be successful. Okay, so that's 2 kills through the smoke of the last round. And then I do believe we did see, what's his face? Cool get 2 kills through the smoke too. One shot, instant, and then there's another shot. So many smoke kills from last round. Absolutely incredible.
It's like in the Matrix, there is no spoon, there is no smoke. There is no smoke.
They can just see through it. Doesn't
Must
exist.
be nice. I haven't achieved that level of enlightenment yet. Minute 38 as we move into round number 16 here. Enrico has a good angle if these players do decide to push him out. Faultless getting a little bit aggressive, but just throwing out a smoke and quickly retracting his position.
Yeah, a lot of nades have already been thrown here from Rain. They don't have too many smokes. They only have 2 left. So if they want to stop an offensive play, you can see 5 flashes. That's the scariest thing ever to see. If you see 5 flashes coming towards you, you're just done. I give up at that point. There's no amount of anti-flash you can play against 5 flashes that will keep you, you know, being able to see. But Evil Vision now playing slow. They want Rain to use all the utility, and there we go. All the smoke's gone here from Rain's side. I think Evil Vision are very tactical. You can see Rafa has a flash equipped in his hand. He's ready to throw that whenever he wants to. And right now, there's that 1 flash coming out. They're going to force him off the angle. Faultless throws his flash back, and that slows them down just slightly. But Faultless does get 1 in return. Cool finds another as well. So here we go. The execute now coming onto this A bomb site. And it is all 4 players of Evil Vision making their way on. Kissel has found a recovery as well. He's been has had such a tough time these past few games, but now 13 and 13 really contributing well to this game. And now he has to contribute once again. Rain in this retake situation, boxed out of this bomb site so far. Cool now spots 2 players out over towards the ramp area. He knows his teammates need help, and they're going to back up over towards A long. They're going to finally engage, and it's going to be Venely to get 1-2 kills, but that's not enough. Rafa ties it up, and Evil Vision, oh my goodness. Back and forth these rounds go, and the series is tied 1-1. The game is tied 8-8. I don't think we can ask for a better grand finals for the World's Championship. Jake?
No, you really can't. I mean, we're already closer than we were in map number 2. I think it was 13-7, right? After map number 2 was the final score. And we are closer here in Raid. I was thinking 13-9. I was thinking that in map 2 as well. We'll see if that holds true. Maybe we'll get that round number 25 again. Very aggressive player from Rain, but is Rafa going to say hello? Heroes is there finding wives. And now there's only 2 players at the live here on the side of Rain. 1 with a Deagle, 1 with an M4. What do you do? Spread on either side of the map as well.
Yeah. So Bowie out. Faultless now. Might just try and save. He does have 4,900, so if he does save it, he could drop Kissel into the next round too, or Venely, who don't really have too much money. So I think that's what he's going to try and do, which would be smart. And Evil Vision now take the lead again.
Faultless last player alive. Do you try? Do you save? I mean, it's only an M4, but is it just one of those, like, you got to protect your mental capital too. Sometimes it's just like, you know what, better to save, get a kill maybe on the exit. But there's a lot of time to work with here still. They're going to be hunting for him. Oh, he sees metal and he whiffs all of those shots.
They're chasing him now, but
you should be able to stay alive.
Not too hard. Yeah.
I think that was a good decision there. Again, just protect that mental capital. No need to go in there and, again, maybe you would have done something crazy, but you don't know. You don't know. Evil Vision, interesting, bringing in a tactical pause after that win there in round number 16. Don't normally want to slow your own momentum down, but that's what they're going to do. I think that's on purpose.
Yeah,
they're trying to get into Rain's head.
I think they're, maybe just cooling it themselves, saying, "Hey, we are almost done with today. Let's close out on a good note, and tomorrow let's pick it up." So, or we might have also heard that they're just internet issues, so that could also be.
I like our our analysis a little better than actually hearing reality. Our fantasy was a little better than that.
Yeah, it's more
More entertaining. It's better
imaginative.
that way. Yeah, exactly. I like
Better storylines.
A better story, exactly. I like the better story of them battling back and forth here mentally. No, would it be
No, it's just
crazy if we did
internet.
the full best of 7? Yeah, it's just internet. It'd be crazy if we did the best of 7 today. There has to be like a sigh of relief there for both the teams too. Like no matter what happens, it's like, okay, we know what's going on. We know what these teams got. I know what Team Rain has. I know what Team Evil Vision has. We can go to the whiteboard, come up with some ideas for tomorrow, and take a break.
Yeah. We'll see what new ideas they have on canals for tomorrow. That's the first game of tomorrow, but for right now, Evil Vision have taken up refuge over towards Heaven on the B bomb site, and Rain have no players actually on B to defend. The closest player they have is Venly, who's over towards ramp, as well as Symboi, who's also there. But look at this. Both players not very close. So, Venly making his presence known, and Symboi actually does get a break on the armor, but no kills just yet, and they will get this bomb planted down on the actual bomb site. Henrico makes that clear. And Evil Vision have been so good at getting these bomb plants. Cool. We'll play the anti-flash. We'll get those kills. Wise does find Rafa, but right now, they're going to have to use their flashes perfectly on this retake as Rain have to hold up. Wives does take down Heroes, and Metal now is going to get smoked off. He might have to jump through if he wants to have any sort of effect. Henrico finds one. Venely and Kissel now in the left in the 1 versus 2, but Model, he does not care. He just jumps down, kills both with the AK, and Evil Vision just 3 rounds away from taking this map number 3.
Still very close, but that momentum just seems to be stacking for Evil Vision, 1 round after another. They love that breach side here on this map. Oh, I thought Metal was going to play with just the Deagle. Okay, so he has the SG and 7,400 left in his bank. His personal bank there. Nuts. That's like almost half his team cash.
Oh, yeah. And look at their full-on execute over towards the A site. They know their smokes. They flashed out. They've blocked off all vision. You can see Wives just trying to get some damage done, but they're going to spam right back at him. And the bomb once again. Evil Vision have been so excellent at getting these bomb plants down. So many teams have struggled. They just try and go for the frags. Evil Vision said, the bomb is our priority. We once know that once the bomb gets planted, we just have to defend. And they've been so good at defending these bomb sites too. And I think that's one of the huge strengths they have going into this. Rain now having to retake this bomb site. And when they have so many smokes out, especially now in a 5 versus 3, it's actually a 2 versus 5. Okay, Faultless also low. Wives taken out. Venely as well, half. Evil Vision, absolutely brutal on this take. Non-relenting. They will not stop until they find 13.
There it is.
That was beautiful, again, on Evil Vision's side. I mean...
Wait. 2 quick kills there?
2 kills, but they got money. They got money.
Yeah, no, they got money, but still. Again, I'm just like, this guy right here, if everybody on Team Rain could like step up a level and come to Benoli's level, come to his perch, his balcony, I think he'd be damn near unstoppable. He's just having a phenomenal last couple of maps.
Oh, yeah. They are happy they switched him in, but is it enough right now? Because Evil Vision still with a 3-round advantage. Metal is so blind right now, but his teammates still get the kills. That's what matters. Everyone's like blind on the entire map, it seems. Symboi will now come in. I think Henrico now yells out. He's over towards ramp. Symboi will get that kill, but Cool instantly trades him out. And this is... I love this chaos. Raid just provides some sort of hecticness that you don't see on any other map, and Venoli will come in for 1 over towards A long. Metal takes him down. It's now both players trying to retake the site, trying to prevent match point, are now over towards spawn, smoked off. Cool and Heroes knows exactly where they are. Metal as well, spamming, just trying to see what they can get. Metal has gotten another kill, and now just down to Wives, the 1 versus 3. He does take down Cool. Can he find the other 2? The bomb ticked down, and he's even regressing himself, retreating now, trying to save himself. He cannot do so. Evil Vision, 1 round away. They are on match point.
Match point here for Team Evil Vision. It is, I would just saw this comment. It's kind of scary to play Evil Vision here on Raid. They have just played so phenomenally well, and Rain has put up a good fight, but I don't know. I mean, you're match point here for Evil Vision, and it's just continuing them, just plowing ahead. It is like trying to stop a train at full speed. Ooh. Heroes already opening up. Symboi going down. They almost look a little like I don't know, defeated on Team Rain. It's like, okay, let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
A little scared, dare I say.
One thing to note, tomorrow the maps are almost mostly in favor of Team Rain. The first map we play is Canals Venali, though, answering back with 1, and Rafa and Faultless. All right, okay, here we go. We'll table the thoughts about tomorrow. We got to finish off today first.
Getting a little ahead of ourselves there.
Yeah, Venali finds a couple, and even 3 versus 3. The bomb, though, making its way on over towards A, it looks like, but Metal just dashes any players over towards B. And now Rain, probably a bit confused. Where is the bomb headed towards? And, well, we'll have to see here. The bomb makes its way on over towards this A bomb site. Wives, can he stop anything? No, they have it already smoked off. They know exactly what to do, but Metal carelessly gets taken out. He's just dropping down, trying to check out ramp. Does get taken out, and so now a 2 versus 2. Cool and Heroes. Can they be the heroes? The calm, cool, collected hero that Evil Vision needs? Or can Venali and Wives tag team up to keep them alive one more round? Bomb ticking down. Heroes might want to throw that flashbang out. Throws a flash over towards Long. Denies Venali some time, but no, Venali still gets that kill in the cool, and Heroes now has to run out. Can he take down Wives? Yes, he can. He knows one player is coming out over from the long area, and Heroes now sits inside the smoke. Oh, perfect timing. Venali has no clue now, and Heroes is going to waltz out and perhaps kill Venali, but no, the smoke, actually, they're chaotic. They don't know what's happening, and there we go. Evil Vision wins it out. Heroes plays it enough time to perfection, and that's going to be the end of day number 1. Evil Vision take map number 3, and they have a 2-1 advantage as we head on over to the second round, or the second. We're done, actually. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's just weird. Like, it's the first time we've ever done this. 2 days, back to back. Evil Vision, 2-1, leading in this best of 7 series, folks. Insane.
And, you know, that's also something to note. That's after Rain won both pistol rounds.
Yeah.
So that's very impressive that, you know, Evil Vision, even with those 2 blunders, still able to pull off that victory. Not as dominant as their victory against Xenocide, that 13-1 we saw last time. But, yeah, Evil Vision, they take the lead going into tomorrow. But one thing I do want to note is tomorrow, our first map of Canals, Evil Vision have 3 wins, 0 losses. Rain have 23 wins and 10 losses. So most of the maps, that's only map number 1 for tomorrow, or map 4 total of the series. If you go to look at Bureau as well, Evil Vision have 7 wins, 3 losses. Rain have 13 wins, 5 losses. So just all of the maps tomorrow, Rain are a lot more played and experienced on. So we will see. It's not necessarily going in Evil Vision's favor just yet, and I'd love to hear what the correspondents had to say. Manthus and Twist, we're going to welcome them back right now. This is a great best of 7 series. I'm excited and very happy we're able to see this happen in real time.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like as the day went on, Evil Vision just became more and more dominant, because on the first map, it seemed like, you know, they kind of came back twice, and Rain won. Obviously, it was still a very close game, but in the first one, it just seemed like, you know, Rain, they look solid, they look good. And then in map 2, like, they didn't even get to double digits, and same here. So I feel like Evil Vision, they're definitely showing up big time. I mean, I might be a bit more surprised than maybe someone who is, you know, more familiar with the scene. I only know what Rain is capable of in Europe, so it's great to see that actually, like, this level of competition is prevalent in, I guess, all regions of Critical Ops.
Yeah, it was an amazing match here. Again, I know it was closer, you guys are saying, than last time. Still, though, Evil Vision put up a great fight. I mean, again, they're just so dominant on Raid. I think it's their highest win-loss ratio out of all the maps, so I'm not surprised. We had a very exciting match, a lot of big brain plays. I think my highlight of the entire game was probably when Metal was in that 1v3. He got the 2k and then he wrapped all the way around. That was a really big brain play. I loved it, dude. I was sitting there watching it. I'm like, no way he's doing this right now. That was an incredible play, dude. I love it. I love how we're getting all these big brain plays, all these incredible plays here as we're heading into the grand finals of Worlds. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, just for the people tuning in, this is what it looks like. This is what today so far has offered us. First, a very, very, very close battle, just foreshadowing, you know, for the things to come in the next ones. Rain versus Evil Vision, first map on port, 12-12, down to 1v1. Rain takes it, but then Evil Vision just not letting it slip, not letting it go, not letting Rain take any other maps today. So they won 13-7 and then 13A on both Grounded and Raid. Awesome stuff coming in from Evil Vision. I mean, they're definitely here in the lead in terms of round balance as well. So we'll see how that kind of comes into play tomorrow. Tomorrow, potentially, we're going to see Canals, Biru, Plaza, and Soar. Well, obviously, we're going to see at least Canals and Biru, if Evil Vision want to take it out in 2. But most likely, we'll get to Plaza. And again, we are really hoping to see Soar because both teams have 100% win rate on this map, and it's also a very underplayed map, so it would be just absolutely amazing to see the chaos that unfolds if we do get to that.
Awesome.
Yeah, and again, the
everybody.
schedule is showing up here. I know that just for tomorrow's game, just as a reminder, this is a 2-day stream, so we are going to be back tomorrow with that, just to let everyone know.
Awesome, everybody. So we thank you so much for joining us today. There's a lot of great action that happened. The grand finals tomorrow at 4 p.m. Brazil time, 8 p.m. Central European time. So make sure you come in to see who will be crowned the victor. Right now, currently, Evil Vision are up 2-1 versus that of Rain, but that could change all tomorrow. You're gonna have to tune in tomorrow, and we do really appreciate every one of you for supporting us as well. Thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in. And once again, hopefully you enjoyed today. We're going to have a lot more action tomorrow. There's a giveaway happening as well if you want to post your player ID in the chat as well. And please do tune in tomorrow. Go support your team. I know a lot of people are here supporting their respective regions, not even their team, but just their respective regions. So that's awesome to see. And I want to thank once again the sponsors, G Fuel, Zoovi, and REDMAGIC for everything they're providing. All the teams, the players, really, for providing some awesome Critical Ops for us, the staff, as well as the viewers and everyone helping from behind the scenes as well. So once again, thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow, and thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow to see who will be crowned the Critical Ops World's Champion.